Welcome everybody today. Understand what's important today is a nice and beautiful public speaker who can actually talk, man. I mean, are you guys able to talk today on a public speaking microphone? I can speak all day long, every single day. I'm learning to understand something about life. I'm learning to understand how to grow myself in front of people. But what's important every single day is understanding how to communicate. For sure, those people who can communicate can understand my YouTube channels right here. For sure, have some nice and beautiful communicational skills every single day. And making sure to go and open up about my life story and everything. I promise you what's important every single day is learning how to go and grow yourself. I promise you I'm always growing myself in different ways. I'm always creating something new for myself. I'm making sure I'm making a 3-hour performance today on my seminar over here. And what's important for myself is learning how to I'm learning how to busk every single day to learn how to perform in front of people. Because what's important for me is a greater attitude. I promise you when I have a greater attitude every single day, I'm learning how to grow and also have pauses in between my public speaking speeches, because what's important is learning how to grow. Because when you learn how to grow yourself and other people in communicational words or wisdom, and every single day you're giving them advice on YouTube and you're giving them advice on Facebook about your life, and you're making sure you're giving advice all the time, but you're making sure that you're giving advice like such as I am right now. I never have to come up to you. I'm making sure I'm just starting my nice and beautiful business, yeah? But my business is words. I have my business of words today. I'm always speaking words. If you understand the ABC of life, then you can understand Jesus Christ too. What's important every single day is learning how to grow yourself. So as I'm speaking to you right now, you guys can see me. I'm in front of my public speaker right now. I'm making sure you understand that it's much better. I understand I can do this as well, but I'd rather go be right here. You guys understand what that is? There's a big difference where you can see my nice and beautiful legs over here a bit, but guess what? You can see me right in front of the middle camera, yeah? I'm in front of the middle camera lens right now inside of my phone right here, because it's much better for you to look straight at me than to look at me over here. What do you want to look at? Guess what? What's important for me today is I understand I'd rather look at myself like this. I'd rather do it like this, man. It's much more enough for me. You guys can see my beautiful tonality anyway. But what's amazing every single day is learning how to go and public speak every single day in front of a crowd somewhere. You have to be able to go and do a nice and beautiful free busking performance in front of people. But I just gave recently, I gave $1,200 to have 100 people at my event, and I have a nice and beautiful event for myself just recently, and I have a successful event. I just made $20,000. I made $20,000 in 8 hours. How beautiful is that? It's very easy. But every single day I'm learning how to go and grow myself, yeah? I'm making sure every single day I'm learning how to go and do the greatest individuality every single day. So I'm making sure you understand that no matter what, that as I grow myself, you must understand it's more about words that you give to people than it is about the money. What's much more than that is understanding that the more words you give, the more you grow yourself. I promise you every single day I'm understanding that most people never care about your words. I promise you. They never care about your words. You must understand that. You must understand how to grow yourself. I promise you, although if you care about your words, then nothing else matters. Care about your words. Make sure you care about words. Make sure that you're the one who cares about words today. Make sure that you're the one who's designing your life today in a nice and beautiful segment of life to make sure that you can go and grow yourself in different ways, and you can watch the crowd a bit. Go watch a bit of the crowd today. Go public speak a bit. Make sure you understand it's about performance, yeah? It's about peak performance every single day. It's about nice and beautiful communicational empathy with people. And what's empathy today? Empathy is something of communicational skills of words that you give to people. People who have no words to give you are the ones who are sympathetic. I promise you. So what you want to understand about life is the more words you speak, the more you live life. I'm always looking for different ways of courage. I'm always looking for different ways of empathy daily. I'm always looking to success myself into greatness every single day, because I understand it's about my career and it's about my legacy every single day. So every single day I'm focusing on making sure I'm creating my own type of nice and beautiful live seminar right here in front of people, because I understand I never need to invite you. I just come to you. I although understand that you guys realize this, that I'm coming here for myself today to grow myself especially. So that's why I'm coming. I'm never coming here for you. I'm coming here so I can grow everybody. That's the whole point, yeah? It's never just about you. It's also about me. Understand? That's how it is, yeah? It's never just about them, but it's about us. It's never just about us, it's about them too. So it's about everybody all together. So if we stand united in terms of, if we stay in uniting ways of life today, then we have to understand how to go and verb ourselves. And we have to understand the pronouns. And we have to understand the grammar and techniques of communicational skills daily. To understand how we can use a laptop to improve our life. And we can use phones today, and we can use technology, and we can go around the world traveling because we have the words to say about that. Or if you want to travel the world, then speak the words I'm speaking. For your words never hurt anybody. For your words can never hurt you, but you can hurt yourself with the words you say. Or if you talk bad about yourself, then guess what happens? Or then people are going to be around you in a way of bad influences. Because anybody who talks about bad stuff all day long has a bad life, mate. Talk about the good life. Talk about the good life every single day, and then you have the good life. Understand? What you speak out of your what you speak out of your words and way of life every single day is what you are. I speak about the better life. I speak about better life all the time. I speak about Jesus Christ, and then I live the Jesus Christ lifestyle. I promise you, what's amazing about my life every single day is I'm learning how to be stronger in front of people. And now, because I'm understanding, I just recently done a 9-hour talk recently at my public speaking seminar, and I made more enough money for you to understand it's on my YouTube channel. But I'm understanding that what's important for myself today is the words I speak out of my mouth. Because when I speak about life, and when I speak about different aspects of life every single day, I'm going to do a free busking performance somewhere, just like this. This is a free busking performance. I never had to go give money to do this. But I'm giving the words, man. I'm giving the words. Words is all the money in the world. But if you can go and inspire yourself every single day to go and live your life daily, if you can inspire yourself daily to live life every single day, then guess what's going to happen to you? But then you're going to be inspirational because you can inspire yourself. You have to inspire yourself over here. Thank you, boss. Come and check it out. I have a nice and beautiful YouTube channel over here. I thank you, boss. I thank you. I thank you very much. I understand that what's important right now is I'm learning that I have 2 business cards right now here. I'm making sure that any of you can come get it. I'm making sure that what's important is every single day, just kneel down and get the business card and give it to people because that's your promotion, mate. It's nice and beautiful when you go down on your knees for a little kid to give them your business card to promote yourself. So do whatever you can to promote yourself is all I'm saying. And make sure you understand that it's much better for you to go and do a greater job for yourself every single day so you can focus on a greater way of life because that's what I do. I make sure that no matter what I do today is I'm looking at stars, man. I'm looking at the words of the stars. I'm going and pronouncing every single word in that dictionary as much as I can to focus upon my life to understand how I can speak much greater and how I can actually do my life much greater in different ways to make sure I'm pronouncing my way of life in the words I speak every single day. I'm looking for a better attitude all the time. Do you have a better attitude today? You need one. You need a better attitude always. A better attitude can speak more words, man. You must understand that. You have a better attitude today. Every single day you must understand a better attitude means Jesus Christ. You have a Jesus Christ attitude, and then you can do anything you want. Anybody who's willing to help people with words can have everything they ever want. It's just that simple, but you have to learn how to grow yourself and look at people and never be afraid of people while you look at them. Be able to go and pronounce yourself alone somewhere. I'm alone, man. Where is my wife? Where are my kids? They're somewhere in life, mate. They're just ready for me. Guess what? Every single day, every single day I'm understanding I'm alone here in life. Regardless of having a wife or a husband or kids or something like that, you have to understand you still have to do it alone. You still have to build your legacy alone, and nobody can do that for you. Nobody can speak these words out of me except Daniel Milivojevic, except I. I'm the word I only, which is I love you. That's what I stand for. If you want to remember Daniel Milivojevic, then remember the words I love you. That's who I am. I speak for love, man. I speak for the word I only. I make sure every single day I'm learning how to grow myself regardless. And I'm making sure I'm lifting up my communicational skills in front of the planet every single day because that's what I believe in. I believe in a better way of life, guys. I make sure every single day I'm doing something to help myself in front of people to do a video so I can post it on YouTube so I can go and do a greater way of life. Because that's what I believe in. I believe in something that's actually helping me grow. So what's that? It's the actual words that are speaking out of my mouth right now. I'm speaking those words. I'm controlling life right now through my words. I'm controlling my life. I'm never controlling your life. But the thing is, every single day you need self-control and you need self-discipline. And you need to understand how to deny nothing. Never deny nothing. Never deny yourself and never deny other people. Just deny nothing. You must understand. I never deny anything in this life. I make sure I accept everything as much as I can. I never even deny nothing. I make sure I accept nothing as well. I forgive everything as much as I can. I speak over it. I make sure every single day to go and learn how to prosper myself into freedom. So what I understand every single day is when I public speak in front of a crowd, I love to have a microphone that can amplify. But this microphone here has a nice and beautiful cable. So understand that if you have a portable microphone that needs a battery, then guess what? I promise you that battery can die on you. So always have a replacement battery, please. And make sure you can always pause the video also to have a replacement battery, so you can place a battery that can work inside of your microphone, so you can connect it to the portable speaker, so you can speak through a microphone that has no cable. But you can do that also. But what's amazing is, since I'm here doing a basketball performance in front of thousands of people every single day, I'm understanding that I'm just here in Sydney, Australia, because I'm Sydney Australian, aren't I? I'm born here in Sydney, Australia. So I'm understanding every single day, I'm learning how to grow, yeah? I'm learning how to be good. I'm being a good boy. I mean, I'm saying I'm a good man. I mean, I'm a good child. I'm a good baby. I'm making sure you understand that everybody's born good in life. But no kid wants to kill anybody. But no little baby that's born today wants to kill anybody. So learn from that, please. And learn from the little babies. But if you're about to kill somebody, then learn from the babies that are born today. I mean, are they going to kill somebody today? I mean, is your child going to kill somebody today? I mean, listen to me. I mean, make sure you understand the little babies that are born today. But they never go killing people, do that. But they never go hurting people. And they never make anybody a slave either. But the little baby, I mean, little babies never make anybody a slave, man. But the little babies never print the money either. But the little babies never print money. But the little babies never make laws around here. I understand? I promise you. But the little babies are just free, man. The little babies are just here to love you, and that's it. But then they grow up in a world where people are making laws and telling that little baby, you must never do this and this and this. And they're telling the little baby what to do. And that baby grows up being afraid of life, I promise you. Because that baby says that this world is a terrible world. And then they become a terrible person too. Because everybody else is teaching them to be terrible. I mean, you must understand that. I grew up as that little baby, afraid of life, man. I grew up afraid of people, I promise you. I grew up away from other people as well. I make sure every single day I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to become much more anyway. But here I am, I'm never terrible anymore. Because I stand up to people. I say what? I say I'm just public speaking, man. I mean, just relax. I'm just talking out my words. I mean, never try to block people's words from them. I mean, never try to block the wisdom of life. I mean, try to understand spirituality with yourself every single day and leveling the spiritual dome of your life. I mean, go and really understand how to be aware. I mean, being aware is Jesus Christ. But never spit on Jesus Christ's face. I promise you. So what does that mean? I mean, never spit at all. I mean, make sure you understand that what you need to do is swallow the spit that you have. Promise you, swallow all the spit in life. Promise you, if you spit on the ground you walk on, then you are that spit. Promise you, that's what you are then. I mean, you must understand. Every single day, swallow everything. I mean, swallow life completely. I mean, understand? Absorb everything and never spit anything out. I understand? I mean, never vomit on people, yeah? I mean, do you vomit on people today? I mean, no. I mean, swallow all your vomit, yeah? I mean, swallow it for yourself, because you've done that for yourself. I mean, make sure you understand that what's amazing for yourself every single day is never be poisonous. I mean, be like a little baby that's born today. I mean, look at that baby. I mean, that baby never hurts anybody. Because that baby never kills anybody. Because that baby totally innocent. Because that baby only wants to love you. Because that baby never wants to do anything other than look at you and talk words to you. I mean, you must understand. So every single day, teach everybody just like a little baby can. Because that's what I do. Because I'm just like that little baby. I'm just like that little baby that's just born today. Every single day, teaching people how to get back to that state of mind. Because what is that state of mind as a little baby? Because that state of mind is words that the little baby can teach you. Because it's words, and it's Jesus Christ. Because that baby that's just born today is Jesus Christ's Bible. I promise you. Because that baby never hurts you. Because that Bible, Jesus Christ, never hurts you either. Because so what I do today, I'm making sure I'm always learning, yeah? I'm learning how to be much more daily. I'm learning how to go and find empathy with myself to make sure I can speak those words daily to focus on something greater for myself today, so I can go and learn something. I have to learn something. I have to be much more. I have to be something much greater for myself, and I have to push my communicational skills at you to go and do life much more. I'm just much more today than ever before, but I've done over hundreds of hours of public speaking in front of people already, and I'm making sure I'm very successful in my communicational skills, as you can see. I promise you, though, make sure you come and get my business card right here, because I have something on YouTube channel that you can go and watch for yourself as well. Every single day I'm posting something online. I'm posting something on my Instagram, but my Instagram alone can inspire you so much. So I'm understanding that no matter what, if you want to come see my business and what I do throughout the next 72 years and more, I'm still here for the next 72 years and more. I mean, you can follow my life. I mean, you can be someone who understands me. But I want to follow you. I want your business card today. I want to understand you as well. So if you can give me your business cards out of the million people who have seen me, for sure you're in that top 1% who has a business card. I promise you. I promise you 1 million people, I promise you, guess what? I promise you only 1% of 1 million people have their own business card. I mean, I promise you, I have my own business card. I mean, make sure you understand, you be the 1% of the people who has a business card for yourself. And just say, hey, I paint and this is my paintings. I mean, good for you. And this is your business card. And go and promote it. I mean, make sure you understand that you have to promote yourself. And I promote myself around cars. I promote myself everywhere. I have thousands of people watching my Instagram daily. I have thousands of people watching my YouTube channel daily. I mean, why is that? Because I have talents for words. I can speak those words out. I mean, what motivates me the most today? I promise you it's the words I speak every single day. I promise you it's those words. I mean, what motivates this video? I promise you it's the words. I promise you the words travel. I mean, they travel different places, don't they? But you can travel anywhere in the words if you can learn to express yourself in the words. I promise you every single day I'm learning that. I'm learning how to motivate people in my words daily. I promise you there's nothing else to do except motivate people with words. I promise you it's about personal development journey every single day. And I'm understanding that no matter what you have, I have it already in my words. I have everything you have in my words. I promise you everything you want is the words only. But if you want to learn how to detach from people, then you have to learn the words of life. But your words that I speak now is so fulfilling. I can express myself. I can be in front of people like this. I promise you thousands of people can watch me. But isn't that fulfilling for you? When you can see thousands of people watching you and you're on the stage, famous. I mean, you're famous on stage and you're making all the money in the world. And everybody's watching you doing it. But that's the fame right there. But that's fortune. But that's the best way to be, and that's Jesus Christ. But every single day I meet a lot of people who say that they don't want to be famous because they're afraid. I mean, listen, I mean, you can never be afraid of life because you're still living, aren't you? I mean, if you're still living this life, then you're never afraid, are you? I mean, how can you be afraid of life? I mean, never be afraid for anything. I mean, does Jesus Christ get afraid? Because Jesus Christ is never afraid of you and your family and your mother. Because Jesus Christ is never afraid of anything, man. Understand? I understand that. I understand that no matter what that, you must understand that since we do have police here in the planet, I promise you, they're keeping this world good. I promise you. I promise you, do you see the police going killing people every single day? I promise you, no. I promise you, never trying to kill people, are they? I promise you, they only kill people if they, I promise you, they only kill people if those people are trying to kill somebody else, man. I mean, police are here to help people. I mean, in a sense, so we have to be someone more, always. Thank you very much. I make sure all the time I'm learning something, yeah? I'm learning to understand how to be much more like a copper than a rubber. I'd rather be a copper than a rubber. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that what you need to do every single day is learn to promote words. I see all words over here. See, words are life, mate. But your words make up the world you live in. But if people have words right now, understand how to speak life itself. But your life itself has words to give. But what am I doing? I'm life itself, aren't I? I'm life who has words to give, man. I mean, you must understand every single day, you must learn how to speak those words daily if you want to go and be successful. Or the more words you can give, the more you can live. I mean, hold that to be true. Every single day, I'm understanding the more words I give in this video, the more I live life, yeah? I promise you, just understand that. I promise you, if I make a 9-hour video with words, and I make a 50-hour video, I make a 50-hour video with words. I make a 100-hour video with words. I promise you, the 100-hour video with words is so much more of life. I promise you. I promise you, every single day I'm learning something, yeah? I'm learning how to become much more. I'm not saying that once you do busking performances, I promise you, it's exactly like this. I promise you, people are just walking left, right, and center, mate. But you are increasing your legacy because you're recording a video, yeah? I see plenty of buskers out there, and they're doing this dangerous material out there, where they may be able to fall or something. I mean, they may fall off the skyline or something like that. They're maybe doing something that's dangerous on busking events, or maybe singing opera, or maybe doing something around a skateboard or something like that. But they're never recording themselves. Or you have to record yourself today. The more you can record yourself and promote what you do, the better you get. But you expose yourself totally in the videos, just like I am right here. I mean, come and check out my YouTube channel, and check out my playlist, and everything you can see what I'm promoting. I mean, get those ideas right now into you. But what's amazing every single day is learning all the time how I'm actually growing myself differently, and I'm making sure I'm performing in front of people regardless. So I'm making sure I'm doing this, and making sure I'm learning. I'm learning how to go and be much more in the words, yeah? Because the words is what you want. I mean, stick to the words, and then you have what you want. Every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to become much more in the words I speak, because guess what? I mean, words make up life. The smarter you are, the smarter your words. I mean, words are excellent if you understand how to express them. If you just go on Google today, that's your actual dictionary, and you just say this is this, and this is this, and this is this, just keep connecting those words together and speak them out into a video about your passion. And talk about your passion all day long. I'm talking about my passion today. I mean, what is my passion? I mean, every single word in the dictionary is my passion. If you can get to that world, then you can have what I have. I mean, every single word in the planet has a word for it. Every single star on the planet has a word for it. There's everything in life. Those words go millions of miles and more. If you understand if you understand how to express yourself through miles and more every single day through the words you speak daily, then you have to understand that no matter what, that sometimes I also have to push those words out of me. I mean, you can just hear me just a while ago, right now, where I was struggling to speak those words, yeah? I was struggling to speak the words, but now I can speak the words, man. I can speak words all day long. I can make sure come and get it, sir. Come and get it. I make sure all the time I'm learning, yeah? I thank you very much. I'm making sure you understand that sometimes people come up to you just to see the business card, yeah? But just pick up the business card and just understand to give it, because otherwise they walk away. I mean, what's important is understanding I have one business card here for anybody who wants it. I make sure anyway I have to print more business cards. But I'm making sure every single day that what's important is understanding that if you promote yourself and you see somebody like this who's just looking to eye the business card, but if they're looking at your business card or look even interested in terms of even look interesting towards you or have curiousness, yeah, about you, about something that you're doing, they just go reach for a business card and say, have it, sir, please, or have it, madam, or just have it, please, or have it, woman. But just call them madam. Have it, please. Just say, I want to give you one. You don't even have to say madam, but just say, you can have one here. I'll just grab you one. Every single day you must understand. So what's important for me is understanding that no matter what, that you never be shaming yourself about life, but make sure you're understanding how to never shame people. Understand that shame is anything that is never words, mate. The words never have shame. How can words have shame? Words is only love. Words is only love. Love is the best way to be. So the best way to be is words, because words is love, yeah? Now, if you understand life itself, then understand how to speak the words of love. Understand how to be kind in the nature of love every single day. One act of kindness every single day helps millions of people and more. This video is 3 hours long. This video goes on YouTube, and every single person in history that's ever made again in this lifetime, and then it's ever made right now, and all those babies in the world, and their kids, and their kids, and their kids, and their kids, and their kids can watch my video, because that's one act of kindness, mate. Because I post this video online, and then those generational kids that are born into this world in 1 million years from today, they can still watch it. Because 1 million years from now, I'm long gone from this world, but my video is still here being kind to you. That's one act of kindness, yeah? Do one act of kindness for every single day in a video to help people. And then you make millions of dollars, man, because those people follow you and treasure you for life. For somebody out there in 1 million years from now understands Danny Milivojevic at least. So no matter what, that these people around here may never understand me right now, but you guys will. So that's the thing, yeah? I'm much more ahead of the future here. I'm much more ahead of the legacy game right here. Because most people never care about you in today's world, I promise you. Most people never care about you in today's world, yeah? Because only you have a small family of biological parents. You have biological parents, maybe a brother and sister, and that's it. That's all you have. And those are close relatives of yours who care about you really. But everybody else, man, everybody else will look at you and they'll just walk away. Understand? But then guess what? I realize once you're gone from this world and you leave a great amount of success in this world, all those people are going to be watching you after you're gone. They're the ones who really, really care about you. Because now, you never care about anything else other than being with Jesus Christ at this point. Understand? So every single day, you must understand that what's important is understanding that you're going to go throughout life, and life is going to try to kick you down. And life is going to try to make you work a 9 to 5. And life is going to try to say, hey, you have to work like everybody else. Guess what, bro? Yes, you do have to work like everybody else, but never a 9 to 5 job. But they're going to say, you must work a 9-to-5 job like everybody else. Well, you know, I never have to work a 9-to-5 job in my life. Well, that's you who has to work a 9-to-5 job. I never have to work a 9-to-5 job. I work 24/7. I work more than a 9-to-5 job. I mean, in a sense, so never let other people limit you, but make sure you understand every single day, learn how to teach people how to get away from a 9-to-5 job. Because there is a way, and the way of words is the way. I promise you, Jesus Christ says, I am the way. I am the way is everything. I promise you, if you're the way, then you're never nothing. I promise you, you are just the word I only. I promise you, every single day you must understand that if you go and understand straight away what Jesus Christ means about I am the way, I promise you, what's the first word he says in that sentence? I first. I promise you, that's all he is. I first. I mean, the first word Jesus Christ is what? I first. I promise you, that's who you are. I promise you, you are the word I. I promise you, everything's the word I. I promise you, that's how I know I only. I promise you, that's how I know myself, which is the word I. Understand? So every single day, dig into those words daily and know the word I, because most people never know the word I, but I know the word I. I know the word I, and I use it. I use the word I to my advantage every single day. And because I use the word I every single day to my advantage, I have a greater way of communication than those people who have no word I. Because I understand how to use the word I, and they never understand how to use the word I, man. I mean, one vowel, I mean, they never use it over and over. I use it over and over again. I use it at the start of my language. I use it at the end of my language with the word I, man. With the word I. I use it all the time, yeah? I always use my word I, man. I'm understanding you're watching me and another million people are watching me and more right now. Roger, kids for generations are watching my video right now. I mean, guess what, Roger, that's the thing. I have a great audience right here in front of me right now. Because what happens to me after I'm long gone from this world is everything I give you. I give you that nice and beautiful, successful notion every single day. That you must understand to never be a drug addict, because drug addicts never get far, I promise you. Because they never care about their legacy. I promise you, drug addicts never care about their legacy, man. I promise you, they're short-term people, mate. I promise you, drug addicts are short-term people. I promise you, must be a long-term person, and you must think for the long term like Danny Milivojevic. I mean, you must think for the long term exactly like Jesus Christ. And is Jesus Christ a drug addict? Or she's never a drug addict, I promise you. So learn from that, please. The best long-term thinker in the world is, Jesus Christ right here. I mean, you must understand. I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, look at his Bible, is right here for 2,000 years, man. I mean, long-term thinking, yeah? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the way, man. I wish every single day you must understand that no matter what, that you never see drug addicts do anything long-term, mate. Or they never do anything long-term. I mean, they die early. You understand? But Avicii's music is always going to be here forever, because I understand Avicii has a passion at least. But most drug addicts never even fucking have a passion, mate. Or they have no fucking music in life. I mean, Avicii at least has music, man. You understand? I'm pretty sure Avicii has at least music, and he has great music. We're going to check him out. I mean, he has a great career. But make sure you understand that sometimes something happens to people, and they die early. I mean, and you must understand that. So make sure you learn from it, yeah? I mean, learn from everything, man. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that everybody has a passion, but you must be promoting those people on your Instagram too, and more. I mean, go and check out my $1 million mentors on my Instagram. I have $1 billion mentors. I mean, come and check them out. I promote all these people, man. I make sure you understand that every single day, I'm every single day promoting people, because if I become jealous of other people, I never become jealous of other people because I promote them. Because if you become jealous of somebody, then go out of your way to promote those people to become more successful so that you never be jealous of them. Or if you're jealous of anybody in your life, then go and promote those people. Because if you're promoting them, then how can you be jealous of them? I mean, you understand? So I promote all the famous stars out there as much as I can. I'm never jealous of anybody. I'm promoting them. I understand? So that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is making sure that if you create yourself a seminar or a nice and beautiful public speaking performance somewhere, and you're learning how to speak in front of people, then guess what happens? I'm just 29 years of age. I have another 30 years of public speaking and more. I'm very great in my communicational skills, but I'm understanding how to grow myself, and that's the whole point, yeah? I want you to make sure you understand that ideas is life, and those people who give way of ideas understand how to problem solve. And when they problem solve, then you can be a great public speaker too, if you learn how to do every single one step of the way. I mean, life is one step only. One is one step at a time. I'm doing one video at a time. I'm doing one word at a time. I'm dressing one way at a time. I'm using one portable speaker right now at a time. I'm using one business card at a time. I'm using one fucking suitcase right now. I'm using one shoulder bag I'm using one hairdo right now. Bro, everything's fucking one, isn't it? I mean, everything's one step at a time, I promise you. Bro, every single day. Bro, there's only one of those pigeons right there. Bro, that's the only one pigeon there. Bro, this one pigeon has a different shade. Bro, that one pigeon has a different tail, mate. Bro, that one pigeon has a different beak. Bro, there's a different... Bro, everything's unique, yeah? Bro, there's only one of you going around. Bro, there's only one face of yours right now. Bro, there's only one nose like yours, I promise you. Bro, there's one tooth like yours, I promise you. There's only one boob like yours. Bro, there's only one way to dress as well. Bro, there's only one way of life. Bro, one way is the only way. Bro, there's only one Jesus Christ. I mean, understand? Bro, now understand that no matter what you're doing, every single day, there is only one Daniel Milivojevic too. Bro, that's it, yeah? So make sure you understand, there's only one tone of voice that you can produce right now. And that tone is your tone, and that's it. Bro, nobody has your tone of voice. Bro, nobody has your beard. Bro, nobody has your bag today, I promise you, except you. Bro, you must understand, you have to make new clothing for yourself and make custom sized clothing so you're the only one dressing for that occasion. But you understand this African lady over there in Africa somewhere, and guess what? I mean, she says, I customize everything I do. When she customizes everything she does. I mean, she's like, I made this hat. I made my dress. I'm the only one. But there's nobody in the world who wears my clothing. I mean, yeah. I mean, go design your own clothing, please. I mean, yeah. That's very unique about her. I mean, understand? I mean, make yourself own custom wear clothing, mate. Make your own brand clothing and wear something you want to do. That's something that's so precise about you. I mean, understand? I mean, just put your name tag on it and just say Daniel Milivojevic, or say your full name on the jacket, and now it's your fucking jacket, and nobody else fucking has that. I mean, that's merchandise. I understand. I mean, make your own merchandise, yeah? I mean, make your own fucking book. I mean, Russia, nobody has this fucking video. Russia, this is a merchandise. Russia, this video is a merchandise. I can sell it for $100. I can sell it for $2,000. Russia, it's fucking worth it. But guess what? Russia, I give it to you for free because I'm just generous. I'm a generous guy, yeah? But you must understand. So every single day, you must understand that as I promote my name, I make sure every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to be a star, man. I mean, you have to be a famous star today if you want to grow. Russia, look at Michael Jackson. I mean, you want to be like Michael Jackson? I want to be like Michael Jackson, man. I want to be more famous, though. I understand? I want to be something different as well, along the lines of Michael Jackson. I mean, understand? My approach is very nice here. I don't want to die like Michael Jackson. I mean, understand? I don't want to die at all. I make sure of it. I make sure every single day I want to live life. I mean, understand? So that's the whole point, yeah? I make sure every single day I'm learning how to talk those words. Or if you talk the words of life every single day, you can be something more, man. I mean, you have to understand straight away to promote people regardless. I mean, go and do something regardless. I mean, go and be yourself regardless of other people. I mean, go and do something that you've never done before. That's the best way. The best way is understanding Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar. I mean, come and check out the Instagram over here. I'm promoting many people in life. I have a nice and beautiful fantasy program. I have a nice and beautiful way of life with Jesus Christ Fields Instagram over here. I mean, come and check it out. I'm learning something all the time, yeah? I'm learning how to be a star every single day. First, what makes you a star? First, your great legacy. First, it's the words you say. First, it's the way you dress. First, it's the way, it's the way you understand life. Makes you a star. But you have to express that in words, much more. And then the more words you have, the greater star you are. First, the more albums you make. First, the more you dress up for the occasion. First, the more you go and do something great today. First, the more kindness in your life. First, that way you can understand a great star has more kindness. But every single day I'm learning that. I'm learning that nice and beautiful art gesture of different ways of doing stuff every single day. I'm just like that dog, man. I'm so passionate about everything, I promise you. So I'm actually understanding that. I'm understanding, I'm just like non-human animals, yeah? I'm like that because I'm so passionate in the words. I mean, when you see the nice beautiful dogs or non-human animals running around, actually Daniel Milivojevic is like that in the words. I mean, yeah, I'm just like that. I mean, guess what, bro? Every single day you must understand that what's amazing is understanding that my passion is in the words I say. And look how fast I talk every single time. I talk very fast because I'm so passionate. I mean, drug addicts talk very slow and they talk like this. I see you, I was doing something. I mean, they fucking talk like that. I mean, what's amazing every single day, make sure you understand that you have to have professional talking in life. A professional talker can be a professional walker. I mean, you must understand. So what's important every single day is learning how to step up for yourself every single day and learn to be a star right now. I mean, go and be famous for yourself. I mean, nothing can stop you, man. I mean, go and be the best you can be every single day and learn to go understand your life. But I've taught everything right now in the word I, man. I've taught more of the word I than anybody else in life. I'm the I expert. I mean, if you understand Daniel Milovic, then he's the word I, mate. That's it. That's who I am. I mean, just remember me as the word I, and just come and see my I statue around town. I mean, come and see it around Sydney. I have a little memorial around town over here with the I statue, and my ashes are in that nice and beautiful statue. And it's an I statue, mate. And that's my memorial of Daniel Milovic. I mean, come and check it out. I mean, every single day you must understand that no matter what, as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure you understand I'm a saint around here. I'm a saint. I promise you must understand. So I'm actually understanding every single time I grow myself differently, I'm learning that nice and beautiful gesture. I'm learning that what I say is what I become. I promise you, I achieve all my goals through the words, man. I promise you, if you want to achieve your goals today, I promise you, it's about people first. I mean, people first. I mean, put people first. I promise you, if you put people first, then you understand Jesus Christ too. I mean, Jesus Christ is people, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, people first, always, yeah? I mean, understand all the time that what you need to understand is every single day, focus on understanding all the time how to grow. I mean, how to grow today is how to grow differently. I mean, you have to say something different today than you did yesterday. I mean, you have to do something different in words today than yesterday's words. I mean, you can never repeat the same words twice. I mean, all you can do is repeat your word I as much as you time. I mean, repeat your word I as much as you can. But everything else, never repeat it twice, except the word I. So now the I is the most important, I promise you. And that's what I use all the time. But then I use all the nice and beautiful sentencing that I do in a different way. And I never do it twice. I never say the same thing twice. I say everything differently, and I use the word I. And I keep using the word I. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand, you never repeat yourself. I mean, never repeat yourself, but keep going the different way. With repetition of the word I is how you communicate. I understand that. What's amazing is you understand that every single time you're learning, yeah? I mean, you're learning that when people go around the world and they travel somewhere, they want to be stars, man. Bro, they want to be someone right now. Bro, they want to be someone big. Bro, you must understand that if you want to achieve that, then speak the words and you can get there. Bro, those people who talk long enough can go and live long enough as well. Bro, words is the way of life, but words is the best way to understand life. And to live life is to speak more words. So if you want to live life, then speak more words today so you can become greatness for yourself right now. So you can understand that no matter what, that we have all the time in the world to speak the words. But we have no time to be physical right now. But you have time to speak more words though. But there's no time to walk. There's only time to speak more words because that's walking. But words is walking, I promise you. So what you need to do daily is learn how to go and grow yourself, yeah? I mean, grow yourself in different ways. I mean, grow yourself through making sure you're abundant about your life differently, yeah? So making sure all the time you're learning about something about your life all the time. So you can go and focus on yourself and about your words. I mean, the words that are rotating through your mouth today is what you need to focus on daily. But I'm understanding I was a smoker before, I was a drug addict before, and guess what? I had to quit all that. I had to move on from that because I understand Jesus Christ said so. I mean, I look up to Jesus Christ. I want to be more like Jesus Christ, yeah? So I never become a smoker anymore. I never become a drug addict anymore, yeah? I never drink alcohol anymore. I understand? I brush it. So that's what I do, yeah? I'm making sure you understand that. I'm making sure every single day that what's important for my life today is learning to be much more. And I'm honest with you. I'm never trying to make fun of you or anything. I'm trying to make sure that you understand the truth is how it is, man. I mean, every single day I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to become much more like a star daily, because if you want to be a star, then you have to record yourself sometimes on video. And you have to understand how to give a performance in front of people too. I can talk for 9 hours here. I can talk for as much as I want with words. I talk all day long with words. I have no worries about that. But what's important for me is getting ahead of the game. I mean, I have to get ahead of the game with life, man. I have to make sure that my life is something beautiful every single day, and I have to record myself daily performing a nice and beautiful attitude for myself to understand that no matter what, it's about the words I speak and never about how I look and never about anything else except the words. Because the words is the best way, but it's about everything. Because the words is the best way. I'm leading you into the words of life because the words grab hold of you and they say, hey, I thank you for trying. I thank you for being the best. I thank you for understanding me. I understand I am Jesus Christ. I thank you very much. I'm saying that what you need to do is understand every single day that if you understand something, be Jesus Christ and say, I am Jesus Christ. You must understand that. Every single day, that no matter what, that if you're growing yourself differently, then guess what happens when you grow yourself differently? I mean, you start learning. When you start learning how to treasure yourself, and you start learning how to become the best all the time, but very inspirational all the time. And I'm not saying every single day I'm learning how to go and be much more in the words I speak every single day. I'm learning that new way of art in front of the world differently, and I'm getting away from the roads. I'm getting away from cars. I'm getting away from music over there. I'm getting away from people who do construction to do this nice and beautiful busking performance here. Because I never need to listen to it in my video. I never need cars over there where all the exhaust pipes are fucking coming at me and fucking making me cough. I never need cars over there, man. I need to make sure I go away from cars to do busking performances, because I never need a truck to go dun, dun, and start beeping around and stuff. Understand? So make sure you understand that no matter what, that I just get away from that altogether. I make sure you understand that what I need in life is something much more. I mean, make sure you understand that what I need is to make sure all the time is to go and grow myself. But make sure you understand that I'm always focusing on the greater way of life. I'm always making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning how to grow myself, yeah? I'm making sure every single time I'm learning how to be much more. But I never kill anything. I follow Jesus Christ. I make sure I do what Jesus Christ wants of the world. I want everything that Jesus Christ wants for this world. First, that's a new way of life now. First, that's something new. So I want only what Jesus Christ wants for everybody. First, that's it, yeah? First, every single day, if you talk like that, then you understand a greater mindset. And it opens up your space, man. First, it opens up something new. So if you understand every single day that I'm learning how to grow those words. First, those words are very important. But what you have to understand is you have to do it alone. I mean, look at me. I'm doing it alone, man. I'm doing my career alone. I believe in myself every single day in the words. But it's very easy. First, your words is easy to speak. But you have to understand how to speak even more. I'm still learning how to speak. I'm still learning how to treasure myself daily. I never hate you. I'm never jealous of you either. But I'm learning how to grow you today. I'm learning how to grow you today to make sure I never delay anything. I delay gratification though. I make sure you understand that. I make sure I understand that no matter what, I make sure how to grow myself. I follow Jesus Christ and what He wants for everybody. I make sure every single day, that's a role model right there, which is Jesus Christ. I mean, go to Him. I mean, make sure you understand that straight away people have to understand how to talk those words, because when you talk the words, then you understand how to lead people daily. I make sure all the time I understand what's going on tonight in people's homes. I understand. But it's never much communication, I promise you. But they're never talking much communication or words, man. But with them, it's more have sex and no words, mate. But they never want to talk words, mate. I mean, they have no life, mate. I mean with them tonight, it's about get to the wife and talk no words and have sex. And they want to talk no words while having sex, man. I promise you. Or they just want to fuck and that's it. I promise you, yeah. But when Danny Milovojevic comes to his wife and he says, let's speak words, man. I have no time for sex. I have no time for sex tonight. I have time to speak words with you. That's a professional way, yeah? Or that's delayed gratification. Delayed gratification. I have no time for sex with other people. I have time for Danny Milovojevic increasing his legacy today. That's what I'm doing right now, yeah? I make sure every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to go and understand much more about life. I'm learning how to get those ideas together. I'm understanding today I have to go and do some nice and beautiful stuff around here, but making sure that every single day I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to go become that employment star of life, of everything. I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning the circus of life, mate. I'm learning everything. I'm learning how to understand straight away what I need to do daily to become much more. But that's a nice and beautiful business school right here, which is words, mate. I mean, words is life. Approach, the more you learn, the more you can talk the words. Approach, the words is what you want. Approach, the best business in the world can talk words. I mean, what is business to you? But approach, your business has to be words. Approach, nothing else. Approach, the words is much more than money. Approach, the words is much more than traveling somewhere. Approach, your words is everything, man. Approach, everything that you can speak in words is what words is. Approach, your words is the money. I mean, you must understand. So if you're speaking more words daily, then guess what's happening? Because you're building more vocabulary, and you're also making sure you're building more of an infrastructure of a house on bricks, like that little pig that has a house on bricks, I promise you. And that house on bricks is a house of wisdom. It's like a big book of wisdom, man. And then that wisdom, you can never destroy it. Nobody can destroy wisdom of this planet, I promise you. Wisdom is too good to be true. I understand, but wisdom is more than truth, mate. I mean, you must understand. So every single day, you must understand that no matter what, that as I'm learning myself into greatness right now, I'm making sure I understand many people around here, I understand that they need some motivation with words today. They need people to go and speak up some words today so that people can go and lift that frequency as well, just as much as I am here. I mean, I need you guys to speak more than me in life. I need you to be able to go and do a public speaking performance at 100 years of age right now. I need you to understand to go and live up to the potential that you can do it. Because anybody can speak up more words, but what am I standing for today? I'm standing for more words. I'm teaching people to speak more words today. Because that's what you need to do. Because I stand for more words in life. I'm here. I'm a public speaker. I'm saying that no matter what, that everybody needs to go and encourage people today to speak those words. But if you can speak those words today, then you can understand you can do life, mate. When you can do life in the greater way, and you can understand straight away you can go become something of yourself right now. I need you to become yourself something. I need you to become something of yourself right now where you can go and motivate yourself and other people to go and become stars, man. What else do you want to do? And go and understand how it is and how it feels to be, in terms of to be something great for yourself, mate. That's what you need to do for yourself. And you need to go and encourage yourself to understand what you need about life is something greater than what other people need. What you need is what Jesus Christ needs. Every single day, he just needs the word I, mate. Every single day, the word I is all that Jesus Christ wants in life. That's it, yeah? Just the word I mean, that's all I want, man. I just want to speak the word I in this life. That's my only goal. My only goal is the word I. I have no other goals. I'm making sure I understand that what I want is a great way of life. I want to be with I today. I is the most important individual on the planet. When you go back to the word I, then you can figure out the best communicational skills in the planet. When you just keep coming back to the word I when you speak. I mean, I come back to the word I all the time, as much as I can in the word I. Because that's how I see the word I. And I speak the word I. And I'm always like that. I'm speaking the word I again. Because I come back to the word I always when I'm speaking. And when I come back to the I when I'm speaking, then the I leads me better. And I speak better. And I make sure I learn something better. And I make sure anyway that what's important for me is to give ideas, yeah? So I come back to the word I again. And I figure out the ideas because the I gives me an idea. I is the idea. I mean, the more I can speak, the more ideas I can speak. Every single I say is the idea. I is a nice and beautiful way of life, isn't it? I is something amazing. So every single day, learn to promote yourself in your company always. I mean, learn to be someone much more. But you can also put your advertisements on the trams out here. And you can understand that tram over here in Sydney, Australia has HMN on it. Or that's a clothing store, but you can put your name on it. And you can put your name all over those trains too. When you have to advertise yourself as somebody around town, but that tram goes from that way and it goes all the way around Sydney, mate. Every single day, learn how to grow yourself and promote yourself in another way as well. And that's on trams as well. And that's a new way. The new way is promoting yourself on buses today. And it's also promoting yourself on skylines. And having yourself a jet. And have yourself a helicopter. And anything you want, you can achieve it, mate. Or you can achieve it through words. I mean, the more words you work for it, you have to work for it in the words. Because then you can achieve it. When you can work for your life in the words, then the words come quickly and the life comes quickly, I promise you. Every single day, learn to speak, man. Because your life is so much more than what you understand. I mean, go and understand the words of that. Because you understand every single day that what I'm doing today is a great way of life for myself. So I'm understanding that I have to go and speak more to understand more. Because when I speak more to understand more, I focus on a great way of life every single day. And then I understand my schedule and I understand how to improve my schedule with words. I speak the words all day long. I have nothing else to do other than speak more words to you and your company and your friends and your co-workers and everything. And making sure that's what I do on YouTube every single day. So making sure I'm always learning, yeah? I'm learning how to be much more in the words because the words is life, mate. And those people who understand the words daily can understand how to go and do greater. Because there's nothing else to do, mate. Because the only way to love life today is to learn how to grow yourself all the time. So learn how to grow yourself all the time in different words, mate. Learn how to be a star, mate. Make sure you never get to violent fights. Make sure you never become violent. Because those people who have to become violent are unable to speak the words. Because violence begets violence. Understand? Words begets words. Words never begets violence. Understand? Because you understand that. Because anybody who can speak more words never gets violent, mate. Understand? Because they understand that words is the way, never violence. Violence is never the solution. But words is. If you can come to words with that individual to never be violent, with them at least, then you can understand Jesus Christ. And how he never becomes violent with you if you become violent with Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ understands words is the way, and never violence. understand? So that's the thing, yeah? I mean, you have to become smart. You have to become smart about life. And you have to understand how to grow yourself. But I understand how much people believe in me in life. I'm not sure, where are they around me? I mean, who's close to me? My relatives over here. I mean, where's that girl around me? I mean, they're with drug addicts, man. Yeah. Guess what? I never need them in my life. But the thing is, every single day is learn something, yeah? I mean, learn to understand something about life. I mean, learn to understand that's what happens to you when you're understanding words, mate. But guess what? Bro should be strong anyway. That's what happens to Jesus Christ too. I mean, guess what? I mean, when Jesus Christ was here, those women were fucking running for other guys. I mean, I promise you. That's the thing. That's the thing. And it's going to happen to you too. You understand? When they go run for drug addicts, even during Jesus Christ's times, I promise you. Yeah. But guess what? I mean, Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, it's in the words, and stick to the words, and you never need anybody to be single, and you never need anybody to live life like Jesus Christ, mate. When you just need yourself, is what Jesus Christ is saying. When you just need your word I daily. Or if you can understand that, and you can understand how to go and do much greater for yourself, and understand how to public speak in front of a crowd, then guess what? Boris, now you're unstoppable. Boris, now you're an atmosphere of life. Well, now you're something of Omega and the king of life, mate. Well, now you're the queen of life. Well, now you're something of even much greater of that. And you're making sure every single day you understand that you're something great in life. And you're making sure that you're loving your life. I mean, you must understand. Boris, you must understand that every single day when I live my life, you must understand that the beginning and the end starts with I. I mean, that's the thing, yeah? I rush every single day that when I'm learning life about different aspects of life, I'm learning to understand every single day how to go and do greater, yes? So public speaking and words every single day is what you need to do. First, you have to understand how to follow those people you admire. First, you have to admire much more people today if you want to be a star. First, if you understand everybody deserves greatness and everybody's great around you. I'm very sure that every single day I understand that what I do about life right now is I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to be much more. I'm learning how to understand the results of people today. I'm understanding anything that you give me today in results is what I am much more of. I'm much more of those results. I'm much more of those results every single day and making sure every single day I'm learning. I'm just like you, but I'm just better. I'm just better than myself. I'm just like you, but I'm better always. I'm making sure every single day that no matter what, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning that nice and beautiful individual. I'm learning the individuality of originality, of something that is unique, that I can give you in words. Because every single word in the dictionary is unique. And baby, I use those words. I use those words one step at a time. And I come back to those words again and again, but I create different sentences and different meanings and different ways of life and different stories and different ways of speaking, yeah? Because that's how you find empathy. You find treasure in the words. If you dig for treasure, just like Zig Ziglar digs for that treasure in the underground, man. He says you have to dig so far into the floor, and into the floor we go, and into the door, in terms of into the dirt, man. And you have to dig 20 kilometers into the dirt, which is the words. And you have to keep digging and digging and digging, and then you find water in the actual words, man. Or you find eternity in those words, I promise you. Or you find the gold, man. I mean, you find everything you ever want. I mean, you find eternal life in the words that you speak. I mean, you have to dig in the words. But if you dig in those words, then you can become just like Jesus Christ. Or you must understand that. So if you understand every single day, that's what Jesus Christ does. And he fucking digs 50 million years underneath the ground of words, mate, to find his word I. And to find the word I and to use it. And once he finds the word I, then guess what happens? Or he comes back to the I. Then he comes back to the I, and he just fucking speaks the word I all day long. And now he fucking hit eternity, mate. Or that's how it is. Or that's the best way of explaining it, isn't it? Or although words is the best way of explaining anything. Or if you understand that, then you understand straight away how you feel. And you can feel the greater way of life all the time when someone's speaking and public speaking around you, and they're lifting people with words. I mean, what do you want to do today? I mean, what's great for you? I mean, guess what? I mean, that's why I'm a public speaker, yeah? I can do public speaking because anybody can do public speaking if they want to speak the words. Or your public speakers love words. Or they're word freaks. Or they love to motivate people with words. Or they love to entertain people with words. Or what do comedy people do? Or they lift people with words. I mean, to make people laugh. I mean, what do singers do? I mean, singers lift people with words. Again, I mean, every single day you must understand the words is life. I mean, what do actors do today? I mean, actors do words. Understand? I mean, what do you do at the 9 to 5 job? I mean, you speak words. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, where are you walking today? I mean, you have to walk to the words. I mean, walk to the words, yeah? I mean, when you call someone on the phone today, I mean, what are you doing? I mean, you're speaking words, aren't you? I mean, speaking words again. I mean, when you see someone writing a book, I mean, what are they writing? When they're writing words again. I mean, words is the way, isn't it? Just like Jesus Christ says, I am the way. I mean, why does he say that? Because it's the words, isn't it? Oh, I mean, make sure you understand anyway, that when you're speaking to someone, I mean, what are you doing? I mean, you're speaking words to them, yeah? I mean, if you're never speaking words to them, then you're having sex with them physically, yeah? Or if you're never speaking words to other people, then it's physicality and having sex with them. Or that's what I'm saying. Anybody who wants to go the gratification way never speaks words, mate. Or anybody who delays gratification speaks words. Or Jesus Christ says delay gratification because he speaks words. And anybody who never delays gratification speaks less words. And when they speak less words, then they're just fucking. Or if you want to get to quick sex with other people, then speak less words with them. That's the way it is. The best way to convince a woman or man to have sex with you is speak less words to them, and speak less words to them, and less words, and suddenly you have no words to them, and now you're having sex with them. That's the best way to have sex with people, but why do you want to gratify yourself like that? I mean, go and speak more words instead of less words. Speak less words. Never speak less words. Speak more words. I watch you now every single day. I'm saying that what's important is understand. If you speak less words, then you're dying. I watch you if you speak more words, then you're growing. I understand? So more people today are speaking less words today. Because they're speaking less words. I'm speaking more words. I'm speaking more words, and that's why I'm more successful, yeah? Because they're speaking less words, and that's why they're less successful than me. Because that's how it is. I have 1,000 videos on YouTube of all words of hours. I have 1,000 hours on YouTube of talking words. I mean, how many hours of YouTube do you have of words? And how many videos do you have? You understand? Whereas now music's different, yeah? Whereas when you're producing music, whereas now you're speaking the music words. If you have 10 hours of music and somebody has 1 hour of music, then you have much more because you have 10 hours of music. Whereas when I have 1,000 hours of words and you have 1 hour of words, I have much more words than you. So that's what's important, yeah? Or what's important is the words. If you can speak words all day long, then you can be famous, and you can go and talk to stars, and you can be around stars, and you can go around skylines and helicopters, and you can be on the helicopter, and you can be whatever you want. Or you can go into magnificence of Albert Einstein when you're speaking words. I'm also Nikola Tesla speaks words, man. Not everybody speaks words today. Or without words, there's nothing in life. Or people go into nothingness to never speak words, man. So it can be some freaking cannibal, man, who eats other people. Because the people who eat other people speak less words, I promise you. For people who eat meat have to speak more words, mate. But guess what? Vegans talk more words than meat eaters. It's been proven. It's been proven that a vegan speaks more words than a meat eater. I mean, why is that? Because meat eaters have to eat and kill meat, such as people, and meat eaters kill people. And meat eaters kill everything, man. But a vegan only eats the grass, man, and the trees. Yeah. I mean, you can eat grass and trees today. The horse is always eating grass and trees. The horse loves all the green, man. But guess what? Everything in terms of life is something greater for you. So if you understand every single day to never hate people, I never hate you, but just keep repeating that. And just keep saying, I never hate you. I love this world. I love this world. Say it again and again. That's that's affirmative affirmation when you're saying I. That's the most positive word is I. But if you can use I much more, then you can do anything. That's all I use. I just use I. When I come to a seminar, I say I. And then everybody says I. I say aye, Captain. Everybody says aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful, yeah? You make sure you understand, yeah? Although when Tony Robbins comes and he says, say I. But he starts to say. When I go to Tony Robbins, I say to him, I never say the word say. He says to me, say I. I just say I then go to Tony Robbins and I say I. And now he has to say I only. Understand? I only. I mean, what's the fastest way to get to I? I. I is the fastest way, yeah? I mean, what's the fastest way to say I only? I only. Understand? I mean, there's no chance that the fastest way to say I is say I. No. I mean, the fastest way is I. That's even faster, yeah? I'll ask you now, what's the fastest way to communicate? I only. I is the best way to communicate. I mean, when you come back to the I, then you understand that you have to figure out the word I today. When you have to learn the word I, and the strategy of the word I is in the middle of you in the I. I mean, what's the best type of design in life right now? I want you to go draw yourself a word I, which is the best design you've ever seen in your life. Which is better than any skin in life. Which is better than any image. Which the word I is the best design of this life. Period. No. I only. I mean, only the I is the best design. I mean, never is I love you the best design of this life. No. I is the best design. I. Just the word I is the best design of this life. When I see this world, I look at this whole world and I don't see the word I in my life. Well, that's all I see. I see many people, but I just see the word I in each and every single one of these people. I see the word I only. There's nothing else to see in this life except the word I. But if you understand that what's attractive about people is the word I. The word I only is attractive about people. It's never their fatness, and it's never the skin, and it's never their bum, and it's never their hair, which is the word I. The more you can use that word I, the more attractive you are, I promise you. I mean, learn it, please. I mean, come back to the word I again and again to speak. I mean, come back to the word I, just like I am. I mean, go and check how I come back to the word I in this video. Every fucking time. I'm always speaking I, mate. I is something amazing. I is something incredible. I'm always learning how to speak that word I, for I love you. I is the name of the song. I is the name of the song. I mean, it's never Twinkle Twinkle. It's I. I is the name of the song. I is the name of the word song. I is I. I is the vowel of that song, mate. Or there's no other freaking song other than I. When they may say, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I mean, no. I mean, it's I. I is the word, isn't it? I is the word of that song. I is the real name of the song. Even Mozart will tell you that I is the best word for that song. I want you all that. Guess what? I want you every single day learn something, yeah? I want you. Mozart says that the name of the song is I Twinkle Twinkle. I Twinkle Twinkle. I mean, it's never Twinkle Twinkle. I mean, it's I Twinkle Twinkle. Because why? I understand because I first. I first. I is who I am. I'm never Twinkle Twinkle. I'm the word I. I understand? I mean, make sure you understand every single day you're learning, yeah? So if you're learning something to become much more than yourself all the time, then you're making sure that you can go and love yourself all the time, and making sure that you can go and be the best you can be all the time, to make sure you're focusing on yourself to learn greatness. Because that's all there is. Because there's nothing in the world much more than I. I is the biggest letter in the world and the universe, and it's the smallest letter in the universe. Because when you look at when you look at the smallest individuals in the planet, when you look at the smallest individuals of non-human animals in the planet, what do you see? Because the ant is the smallest one. I'll show you now, it may be the smallest one, but it's the word I. I mean, the word I is also the smallest one, yeah? And yeah. But you look how big the world is, comparing it to an ant. I mean, the ant is so small in this world, yeah? I mean, whoa! How big is the world and how small is the ant? That ant is the smallest thing, man. I mean, my eye is even smaller than the ant. I mean, my word I is even smaller than that ant, mate. Yeah! I mean, do you see that? I mean, imagine how small my word I is, comparing it to this big world. I mean, yeah. But imagine how big my word I can be, comparing it to this world. I mean, my word I is the biggest one as well, and it's the smallest one. I mean, my word I is only the biggest one, mate. I mean, my word I can be whatever it wants to be. I mean, you understand? So yeah, version now every single time, understand that that little ant sees a freaking pigeon. When that ant sees a dinosaur, man. I mean, imagine that ant, man. When that little ant and sees a freaking pigeon running around. When that ant wants to run away, yeah. I mean, imagine that, yeah. I mean, imagine humans are just as big as one ant in life, and you see a pigeon running around. When you see a freaking raptor or dinosaur running around you, I mean, that pigeon wants to eat you. We have to run away, yeah. Well, yeah, that's how it is. But guess what? Approach every single day. That's how it is, man. But every single day, focus on saying that ants go underground, and they live more underground than they do on the surface. And why is that? Because they have a lot of sex underneath. I mean, ants love to go underneath the ground to have sex. Understand? So guess what? Probably should have the queen over there, and that queen having sex with everybody. Understand? I mean, yeah, I mean, that's why they go around. When those ants, I mean, they love to go around getting food for the queen because the queen gives them more sex. Understand? I mean, yeah. I mean, anyway, what's amazing is the words of life. I mean, the words of a queen is something you have to understand. I mean, the words of a queen and king is something big, huh? Well, every single day, if you can understand that, then you can understand something big, man. And you can understand how to speak. But it's much better to speak words than it is to carry 20 kilos, huh? I mean, imagine having to carry this suitcase all the time. I mean, what's better for you? I mean, is it carrying a suitcase or is it speaking words? I mean, what do you want to do? Well, you want to speak words or carry a suitcase? I'd rather speak words. I'd rather speak the words. And words is easy to speak. I mean, speak the words, yeah? I mean, there's a big difference, yeah? I mean, guess what? I'm teaching you guys that the easiest way of life is what? Or it's the words to speak. Or you have to speak the words. I mean, the words is the best way. I is the best way. I. I'd rather be the word I than the suitcase, man. Oh, I'd rather be the word I, man, than a suitcase. Because why? I mean, that suitcase, I mean, when I carry it, man, it's strongly hurting me, man. I promise you. But the word I never hurts me, yeah? I mean, the word I never hurts me. But this suitcase, man, I promise you, if I drop it on my leg, I promise you, it's going to hurt me. I promise you. I love it. I promise you, I'd rather be the word I. Or I'd rather be the word I. I mean, that's a smart way to understand that. For sure, a cat, I mean, I could put my finger in its mouth and it's going to bite me. I know, I never want to be the cat. I'd rather be the word I, because the word I never bites me. I could put my little finger in my mouth. I never bite I. I never bite I. I'd rather be I. I'd rather be the word I, but my finger is an I. Whereas my fingers and my body is I. I understand? Whereas if I smoke the cigarette, I mean, that cigarette hurts me. I mean, that cigarette hurts me. And then I mean, that's what a cigarette does, yeah? But my word I never helps me to do that. But my I helps me to get away from coughing, yeah? So my word I is helping me only to be much better, yeah? I mean, my word I never makes me cough. I mean, if you're drinking alcohol, I mean, guess what happens? That's alcohol, yeah? But my word I, my word I never helps me. I mean, guess what? My word I never makes me vomit, yeah? But my word I is something that helps me only. Oh, bro, if you be that person there, bro, guess what happens? Bro, that person runs away from you and have sex with somebody else. And then they may marry somebody else and run away from you totally and talk to you only one day of every single 1 month. I'm pretty sure I never want to be that person, because that person is away from me so much that they're so distant from me that I'd rather be my word I, because here I am talking to myself for the past 3 hours and more. I've been talking to myself in my word I, because I never have to be distant with myself that much. I never have to be talking that much like they are. I can talk much more than them, but I can also understand I never have to be as far away as they are. I never have to be running away from other people or cheating on myself. I never have to cheat on myself as well. I never have to cheat on myself. I never have to run away from me. I never have to speak to me every single 1 month of 1 day only. I can speak to myself all the time. I never have to be other people. I can be I. I can be the word I, yeah? I never have to be you. I can be the word I. Understand? So that's the thing, yeah? I mean, other people can hurt you too. I mean, other people can hurt you. I never hurt the eye. I realize my eye, because my word eye can never hurt me. I never hurt eye. So that's positive, yeah? But other people can hurt you. And that's negative. Although that's never negative, is it? Although it can be negative. You can get negative with other people. But I'm never negative. I'm positive. So the thing is, I'm understanding service is something of nice and beautiful nature to have the word I, to speak the word I to people all the time, yeah? So I'm always teaching people spirituality in the word I. For sure, what's the best way to speak? What's the best way to speak any language and spirituality? I approach it's the word I. I first. I is the first way of language. I is the first vowel of life. I is the first alphabet. I is everything. The alphabet starts with I and never A, B, C. I approach you. They never teach you that in school. I approach you. The anthem of Australia never starts with Australians. It starts with I first. I approach you, yeah. Every single day, you must understand that no matter what, as I grow myself, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning something different. I'm learning every single day to become much more of who I need to be daily to succeed every single day. But every single day, I'm learning something along the way. I'm learning how to be more, yeah? I'm learning how to go and grow myself differently. But I make one video all the time. So I have a 3-hour video today, I make it one video. Make it one video. But that's what I'm doing all the time. That's practice for me. I'm practicing different. I'm practicing something different. I'm looking at the crowd, but I'm talking the way of words. What's better for you? Is it traveling by train today, or is it talking words? Or it has to be talking words, man. What's better for you? Is it walking physically somewhere, or is it talking words? Or it has to be talking words, because walking physically can hurt you eventually. If you walk for 10 days straight, without stopping, then your legs start to hurt, I promise you. So if you talk for 10 days straight, if you talk words for 10 days straight, guess what happens? Nothing hurts anymore. Words is spirituality, but physical world, where you have to do something without words, is something that hurts you. It's something that makes you suffer. Something that never helps you to make words is something that helps you suffer. Now listen to me. The difference between suffering and no suffering is words. Those people who are more into spirituality today and talking words suffer less than those people who talk no words. Those people who talk no words today are people who have to run 24/7 to work and have to run physically, and they're doing all the physical work of the planet. And those people suffer a lot because they're speaking less words. But those people who speak more words like Jesus Christ never have to walk that much physically. They never have to lift suitcases, and they never have to do anything other than talk words, man. And talking words is the best way of life, man. And it's the best way of no physicality of life. And it's something eternal. But physical world is never eternal, is it? Because it hurts you and it makes you suffer. The physical world is where somebody can kick you in the head and it hurts, man. But eternal world, I can kick you in the head with my words right here. I'm kicking you in the head with my words. Whereas my words are smashing you in the face right now. But is it really? Yeah. It's really smashing you in the face. I just went with your mother and I had sex with her. Yeah, I really did, because my words said so. But guess what? You must understand that words never hurt you. The words never hurt you physically, but I can say whatever I want in my words, and it's just the way it is, isn't it? Words are all the way the truth, mate. But physical world, where I may hit you physically in the head like this, is a lie, mate. Because this world of physicality is a lie. It's a big lie. Because something that's never words is lies. Because that's the biggest lie in the world, and I promise you, I have a figure. I'm just somebody who's figuring out much more. Yeah, I'm understanding that anything that's never words in this planet is something of death, and it's something that has no life, and that's the biggest lie of life. It's something that never talks words. Understand? Because everything here is talking words. Because everything here has words to say, because that's the truth, and the truth is the words. Because what is Jesus Christ then? Jesus Christ talking the words. Yeah. But what is the physical world? The physical world is a spiritual world. The real world is the spiritual world, I promise you. Because the spiritual world is here in the physical world. But the physical world is the spirituality of talking words. Understand? But anything that's the physical world without words is a lie. And we're living in the lie of a physical world where there's no words also. But you must understand that we have words to say as well. And because we have words, we are now living in truth. But the world outside of us is a physical world. And that's a lie, mate. But it's also the truth. I mean, guess what? Broshi, anything that's no words is a lie. But guess what? Broshi, yes. But anything that's words is the truth. But can no words be the truth? Broshi, no. Broshi, you have to speak words, man. You have to speak words. But guess what? Understand that if you want to be silent, then that's what you mean, yeah? I mean, you're meaning, hey, if there's no words, I mean, how about silence when we can just be silent here and there and never have to speak words? Broshi, yeah, you can, but that's the truth then. But that's the truth, yeah? When the truth is that you can't be silent, but you have to speak words eventually. But those people who want to be silent to never speak words are liars. Broshi, that's a lie. Understand? When the lie of life is never speaking words in this planet. But you have to speak words all day long, all the time. Because that's how you live life. I mean, those who never speak words are hypocrites. And those people who speak words are anything but hypocrites. And they're Jesus Christ, mate. But those people who live them words, and they live themselves through words, are Jesus Christ. And those people who never have words to give are more like cavemen and cavewomen. And they just have sex all day long. And guess what they do? When they're little quality life. And they have little quality life. And they're drug addicts too. Broshi, yeah. Broshi, all day, every single day. If you want to have high consciousness, then what do? Broshi, you have to speak words to have high consciousness. Broshi, to be able to do this kind of video and presentation in front of people, and I have thousands of people walking past, I mean, what do I have to do? I have to lift my consciousness. I have to speak more words to lift consciousness. I mean, yeah. I mean, how's a little baby get from a born baby today to this point? Broshi, words is the only way. Broshi, the only way for a little child that's 1 year of age to get to 29 years of age is to talk words all the way through. Broshi, because if they never speak the words out of their mouth, then guess what happens? Broshi, they're never alive, are they? Broshi, they're never alive at all. I mean, have you ever met a person who never spoke words in this lifetime? Broshi, there's never been one. Broshi, there's never been a person in this lifetime that never spoke one word of life. I promise you, yeah. Broshi, every single day you must understand that what's important every single day is understanding the differences between physical nature and spiritual nature. So focus on understanding that all you need is the word I. I mean, you need the word I. I mean, you need to actually go and talk more words than physical work. I mean, all the time, focus on the words. I mean, the words is the way, and so is a 9-to-5 job with the words. Which if you can speak more words at your 9-to-5 job, regardless of what's happening, but you're going to lift yourself from that situation because you can plan with your words all day long, even if you're never recording yourself. But yeah, and that's the best way. That's the best way of life, to talk to yourself all day long. But I always have a nice and beautiful phone going and talking to myself all day long with that phone. And I'm talking to myself all day long, and I'm talking to somebody on that phone. And because I'm talking to somebody all fucking day long, I mean 24/7 of the day, I mean 24 hours a day, I'm fucking talking on the phone, mate. I promise you. I mean, why? Because I'm making these audio programs for you. And then guess what happens? I lift my spirituality really quickly. I say, yeah. I talk 24/7 for fuck's sake. I'm that desperate for success. I'm desperate to give you 24 hours of content of audio documenting my life every single day. But when I'm sleeping, I turn off the audio program, don't I? I mean, in a sense, so when I wake up first thing in the morning, I mean, what do? I turn on the audio program and say, hey, I just woke up. I say, I just woke up. I never say, hey, first. I say, I just woke up, guys. I mean, I have to start my day like this. I have to do this and this and this. I teach you my whole life story in the audio program. When there's no audio programs, I'm doing a video. When I'm never doing audio and video, I'm sleeping then. Yeah, but I'm always doing audio and video, yeah? I'm all the time doing more work of wisdom, man. I have to be talking those words, yeah? I'd rather be alone than with other people. I'd rather be alone than walking out about somewhere at night time doing nothing. You understand? I'd rather be alone. But guess what, bro? That's somewhere where I'm going already. I'm going that path. Understand? I'm going the way of I only. That's what that is. I'd rather be alone than with other people, because I understand that every single day I can talk more words with you than I can with them, mate. I mean, imagine going to a pub and talking to some guy or woman who are talking to each other, and you say, hey, I want to understand you guys, and listen to me, man. I want to understand this woman over here. I mean, do you allow me? I mean, I want to talk to her all the time. I mean, do you allow me to talk to her tonight? I mean, guess what? I mean, the guy's going to say, I mean, fuck off. I mean, he's going to tell me to fuck off because he wants her in bed tonight. And then if I never leave that situation with them two, then he gets violent. Because he starts becoming violent. Yeah. Because then then the police comes. Yeah. Because I never left the situation. And then they're going to say harassment of words at me. Because they're going to say that he was harassing me with words. But words is the best way to talk. Words is the best way to talk to anybody. But if anybody's saying harassment to you because you're speaking words to them, that's the biggest lie I've ever seen in my life. I had one woman at a hostel, and I was talking to her, and she fucking went over there complaining about me speaking words in life. I mean, what am I doing here? I'm speaking more words, but she's complaining about this. I mean, it's the biggest lie I've ever seen in my life. They kicked me out straight away from that room in the whole hostel because I spoke words to her. And she said, harassment at words. I mean, he was speaking too much words to me. I mean, you have to speak words, you stupid idiot. I mean, we have to speak words all the time. Understand? But hey, listen to me. Nobody's a stupid idiot. But guess what? Every single day you must understand, I contradict everything. I may say something, but then I'll go back on it. I mean, you have to speak words all the time. But she never wants to speak words. But they believe her. I mean, they believe no words in life, mate. I mean, it's the biggest lie I've ever seen. I spoke words to another person over here. They're saying that they want to kick me out because I was speaking words to them too. Bro, go ahead. I just left. I never go back there anymore. Because I never want to be around people who never want to speak words, man. Those people who never want to speak words are dangerous. I should only ever be around people who want to speak more words, I promise you. Do you guys trust me because I'm speaking more words? You must trust me much more than those people who never want to talk words to you. Those people who never want to talk words to you, never trust those people. Those people are never to be in trust foundation. I should talk to people who want to speak words to you. Because that's how you learn trust with those people. But those people who never want to talk words to you, then never trust them. I talk words to everybody. I always talk words. But anybody who's trying to talk words to you is trying to trust you. I mean, they're trying to trust you, yeah? They're trying to talk to you. They're trying to help you in some regard. Trying to tell you that they do care. And if they're asking you a question, then they do care about you. But if they have no word I, then do they really care about you though? They never really care about you if they have no word I, mate. Even if they're speaking words to you, yes. If they have no word I in that sentence, they never really care about you. Behind the scenes, they're trying to get to understand you though. They're trying to understand you, but are they really? Not. They're dead if they have no word I. That's how I see it like that. Jesus Christ also sees it like that. If they never start the first sentence with the word I never trust the sentence and I never trust them. You understand? That's how I see it. But if you say, I see how is your day, I trust you more when you say that than how is your day. If you say I first in that sentence and you say, I want to come see how is your day, I trust you because you said the word I. But if you say, how is your day, I never trust you anymore. I never trust you anymore. It's that simple. That's what you need to understand. I never trust anybody who says love you. I trust someone who says I love you. I trust someone who says I love you rather than love you. The I makes all the difference. Now guess what? Those who have no word I are dead to me. They're dead. I have many people here who are going to walk today and they're going to say I somewhere. You're going to talk I to somebody. You're going to talk the word I to somebody. But they're going to be unaware of it, totally. They're just going to say, I have to go this way. But they never really understand what they said. They never really understood what they said. But I said to them, I have to go this way. But I understand the word I. But they have no word about the word I, mate. They have no word to say other than other words, other than I. I only have to speak I, mate, but they want to speak other words other than I. That's why they're unaware of the word I, but I'm aware of the word I. Because I speak only the I, and they speak other words. Because that's why. I'm aware of the word I, but they're unaware of the word I. I mean, why is that? I understand, because I only ever speak the word I in this life. I mean, they're speaking other words. I mean, they're saying that they have confidence, and they speak empathy. And they say, they speak the words Z and X. I say, no. I speak the word I only. I only ever speak the word I. Which that's why I'm aware of the word I, but they are unaware of the word I, mate. Because they believe they have to speak the word X and 5 and 2 and 3. Which no, I speak the word I only. Which I'm aware of the word I. That's what Jesus Christ is understanding, that you must understand that. And Jesus Christ says, never cut the word I out in this sentence. And Jesus Christ says, he only speaks the word I, mate. Which there's no other way to speak. Which they speak confidence, or they speak leadership, or they speak some other words more important than I. Or they believe there's some other word much more important than I. I say, however, that the word I is the most important. Or they're the opposite. Or they're saying that there's some other word out there that is much more important than the word I. Or no, I'm the most important. I mean, why is that? I first. I mean, they're saying that the alphabet starts with A. Or no, I say the alphabet starts with I. I first. I mean, you understand? Or they believe that there's some other important word that's much more important than the word I syllable. Or there's nothing much more important than the word I, mate. I is the best way. I is the best way. Otherwise, I is the worst way. But it's better to say I is the worst way and talk negatively with the word I than have no word I promise you. But I'd rather talk positively with the word I, because I'm positive and I'm never negative. I'm Jesus Christ. I am Jesus Christ. I never did start that sentence with any other word other than the word I. So I just speak the word I all day long, yeah? And they're speaking fucking, and they're starting the sentence with what? And they're starting the sentence with how? And they're starting the sentence with the questions of life. But I never start my sentences with questions. I start my sentences with I. There's a big difference, yeah? I mean, do you start the sentence with I or question? I is first. Always. I mean, do you start your sentences with I or any other word in life? I is first, always. I mean, do you end your sentences with I, or do you end it, do you end your sentences with I or any other word? I end and start with my sentences with I, mate. Which that's what Jesus Christ wants you to understand. That he never cuts the word I out. I is who you are. I first. I am the way. Is Jesus Christ's notion. And he says, I am the way. I mean, he never starts that sentence with any other word other than I. And he says in his 10 commandments, I respect father and mother, because he's the word I, yeah? But he starts the sentence with the word I. But every single 10 commandments that you understand about Jesus Christ starts first with the word I. Which I is very important. I say, come and get it, sir. I said, I get it for you because I understand very important, sir. Thank you very much. I said, what's important for me is understanding every single day. So I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning something that I'm learning. I have to pick up the business card to give it to this man. I have to pick up the business card to give it to that man, so I can kneel down for them to give my business card while he kneels down to put it back down on the floor, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, that's no compassion for me, because that man has no communicational skills, mate. I mean, I knelt down to give him my business card. I knelt down to give him my business card for him to kneel down to put it back on the floor, mate. I mean, guess what, bro? Anyway, he's missing out, mate. I have over 50 billionaires on my Instagram that he can find and cause information, ways of life, of problems and solutions together to learn something about the word I, mate. Or he never wants to talk to me either, mate, because he has no words, mate. Which that's what happens. That's the biggest lie I've ever seen, mate. Which the biggest lie I've ever seen is when I give you something and you return it to me. I mean, you understand, bro? That's the biggest lie. Bro, that guy's a liar. Bro, that guy's a big liar, mate. And he's jealous of me, I promise you. Bro, anyway, bro, every single day I'm learning something, yeah? I never believe those people who return my stuff to me. Or she's like, I'm getting $1 million and you return me $1 million. I gave it to you. I mean, why are you returning me $1 million for? Because they're lying to me. But if you give somebody $1 million and they return it to you, I mean, how stupid are they? That's what just did happen, mate. Or I give the guy a business card and he returns it to me. Or yeah, it's the same thing. Or it's giving and equal. I mean, imagine you. I mean, Jesus Christ comes up to you to give you a business card, but you return him the business card. I mean, what a fucking stupid idiot. I mean, yeah, and the guy's a stupid idiot over there. I mean, what a stupid idiot, yeah? I mean, guess what? I mean, understand. I mean, if Jesus Christ comes and gives his business card to you, and you return it to him, then you look like a stupid idiot. I mean, is it? I'll understand that no matter what, that you never do that, please. I mean, make sure you understand. Nobody's a stupid idiot, because I'm just positive, yeah? I understand anyway. So understand that, please. I mean, understand how to be smart, yeah? I mean, if Jesus Christ comes to give you food and you chuck food in his face, I mean, how stupid are you in life? I mean, I understand, but that's the same thing as me giving something to you and you just return it to me because you never want to receive it. I understand? So anyway, but if you never want to receive what I give, then you look stupid. So never be stupid, please. I never want you to be stupid. I understand? So every single day, I never want you to look stupid. I'm actually understanding every single day how to learn and grow anyway. But what's important is understanding every single day how to never do physical work, but do communicational work. I mean, words of work, in terms of words of the words of life, is work. So I'm working here to give you words, yeah? But they're working over there in construction to lift the poles, mate. And they're lifting poles and hitting hammers because they are physical workers. And they're physical, yeah? And you fucking boom, 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 boom. And fucking eventually after 40 years, their arm is fucking falling off, mate. But my words can never fall off. Whereas my words is smart. I'm never a physical worker. I'm a spiritual worker. I'm a healer. I'm a miracle worker, just like Jesus Christ. I'm a word talker, mate. I talk words because I understand the words of life is work in words and never the physical realm. And we're working in a spiritual realm, mate. I'm pretty sure that other people are playing sports today, they're fucking going around, and guess what happens? They believe they need success in the physical world. And they believe they need to run so much to have success in the physical world. But guess what? There's a difference. I understand for myself over here as a soccer player, for example. I understand that there's a big difference, and that's a physical realm, but you still need to exercise. You still need to walk around, yeah? You still need to walk around. And you still need to look good, and you still need to have the great body if you want it, and you can have it. And Jesus Christ says, yes, you can have that great body. But just understand, eventually, your body is getting old, and your body gets older and older. Understand? And then eventually, guess what happens? Your body gets weaker over time, but the words get stronger. I mean, the words that you say get stronger while the physical body gets weaker. But what's the case here? Versus spirituality long term. So never rely on the physical body for life, but will rely on the words. Rely on the words you said in life. Because if you said level 500 words and Danny Milivojevic said 1 million levels of words, or Danny Milivojevic has more levels than you. I have more spirituality than you over time then. Or if Danny Milivojevic says 1 million levels of words and you say 500 levels of words, then Danny Milivojevic is much better than you. And you can lie to me all you like, but I've done more than you and you can see it. But guess what? Every single day I'm understanding that no matter what, that since I'm understanding how to talk much better, I'm understanding that no matter what, that I understand something. That I never need to physically go down on the floor to get my business card for people like that. I mean, what does Jesus Christ do? And Jesus Christ says, it'll be on the floor and never physically try to even do it. I never try to physically pick up business cards on the floor for people anymore. I mean, why is that? Because I understand that what's important is I understand that physical work is never the way, but let them spiritually get it. It's much easier for you. So go do what's much easier for yourself. But I'm understanding I gave a lot of business cards this way. But Jesus Christ says, nah, but let them deserve it spiritually. I mean, let them deserve it spiritually. So never ever go to other people first to kneel down physically to give them something. I understand? But guess what? I mean, Jesus Christ says, nah, I mean, you can go to people physically to give them the word spiritually instead of having to physically do what? When Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, you're honest about that. When Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, if you want to physically just go down to give them, then go ahead. But now Jesus Christ understands every single day that if you're going really, really understanding spirituality, then understand that Jesus Christ also has to walk physically to come to you to speak the words, man. I mean, sense that, yes, but it's very important to kneel down to get the business card to give it to other people because they grab it and it's successful. Bro, it's very nice for Jesus Christ to walk 1 kilometer to you to speak some words to you, yeah? Which is very nice. But he tries to drive there with other people who drive him there. Understand? I mean, does Jesus Christ go with people or does he go alone? I mean, Jesus Christ says that he can go alone or with people. I mean, what does Jesus Christ want to do overall? I mean, Jesus Christ says it's much better for him to have people around while alone than it is to just be alone, isn't it? Or Jesus Christ says yes. Or it's much better for you to have people around you while alone than it is to just be alone without people. Understand? Or now, with Jesus Christ, I mean, does he get other people to drive him or does he drive himself? For Jesus Christ says it's much better for you to understand that for yourself as well. When Jesus Christ says that you have to go and understand that it's much better for you to go and do something bigger in purpose, to help others to drive you, so you can do much more work in words, so you never have to physically drive, so that they can drive you, so you can do something greater in words, mate. For sure though, Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. When Jesus Christ says, it's much better for you. It's much better for you that other people drive you than it is for you to drive yourself. Physically. But it's much better for you to drive yourself with spirituality than it is for other people to help you spiritually. For sure, yeah? I mean, why is that? Because spirituality is your duty, and it's not other people's duty, mate. I mean, your duty is spiritual domes, mate. And that's your way of life. And that's how you talk is your responsibility and nobody else's. So what you do every single day is, I'm fortunate enough to be able to speak much more words daily. So I'm understanding that as I grow myself in front of people here, I'm learning something, yeah? I'm learning to understand liars and cheaters who return me what I give them. For sure, if I give you $1,200 to see you and you never show up, then it's the biggest lie I've ever seen. I promise you. I understand that. I understand that. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning, yeah? That sometimes you're going to give $1 million and nobody people, because other people may never show up. I mean, you must understand that you may give money to somebody and somebody may never show up to your event. For sure, that's the biggest lie I've ever seen, mate. I mean, they're never showing communicational skills here. So no communicational skills means lying. For sure, if they're never talking to you, then they're lying to you. For sure, if they're never talking words to you overall, then they're lying to you. For sure, those people who are at least talking words to you, even without the word I, are much more honest than those people who are never talking to for sure. For sure, guess what? For sure, yes. For sure, is it really though? Ask Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ says, yeah. For sure, those people who are talking words to you, even talking words to you, man, are much more honest than those people who never talk words to you. I promise you. But those people who talk the word I to you, rather than those people who talk no word I to you, are much more honest to you because they talk the word I. Understand? But I'm positive about this. I'm positive that I say I am Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the only way I say it, yeah? I'm pretty sure that, guess what? I'm pretty sure every single day you must understand I'm always positive anyway. I'm making sure I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning something for nothing. I'm learning how to go be much more of a star all the time. But make sure you understand every single day, if you want to be a star, you have to record yourself on video. You have to do a public speaking performance about words. I mean, words is live. I mean, you have to talk words all day long. I mean, who are you speaking words to today? I mean, you have to speak words to somebody all the time. You have to be very positive because I'm physical, but I'm also spiritual. But I'm just the word I only. I'm understanding that what's important is if you want to fight, I mean, come and get me. I mean, I'm understanding every single day. I don't want to fight people. But if you find me an inspiration, then come and get my business card too. I mean, every single day, you must understand that no matter what I'm learning, yeah, I'm learning how to be much more. So as I grow my spiritual nature, what's important is learning the art of architecture with yourself. I mean, every single day, learn how to go and understand your life in front of you today. I mean, every single day, life happens with the word I. For anything that's the word I today has life. For anything that has no word I has no life. But many people are going to see me and they're going to say, nah, look at his skin, or look at his beard, or look at his fashion show. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's a public speaker. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, he's a public speaker, mate. I mean, that guy believes he's fucking something, huh? I mean, he's a fucking public speaker, mate. I mean, what a fucking junkie. I mean, yeah. I see people like this. I see them all over the place. I mean, that fucking idiot is a public speaker. I mean, what a fucking asshole. I promise you straight away, I see them straight away. I mean, I'm a public speaker. I admit it. But Jesus Christ is public speaking now too, somewhere around the world. I mean, yeah. I mean, every single day I'm learning something all the time. I'm very positive. I'm just Jesus Christ notions. I'm the words that Jesus Christ said. I'm only the words of Jesus Christ. Which that's it. Which that's all I am, yeah? Which that's all I can be. Which there's nothing else that there is, man. I've actually processed the information of your life into Jesus Christ's name, mate. And then you're reborn again. I mean, people are going to throw a lot of junk at you and then just say, I'm Jesus Christ notions. Which that's it. And just say, I'm only Jesus Christ. Which now, nobody can affect you. Thank you, boss. And so anyway, what's important is understanding straight away. What's important is learning. I mean, learn to public speak. I mean, learn to give out something for nothing. I mean, learn to understand your life is freedom all the time. And you have to go and give services, yeah? And you have to be able to go and study something about yourself. I mean, give $2 and get 20 business cards. I mean, it's fucking simple, isn't it? Well, yeah. Well, you can do that now. Well, it's so simple, but guess what? Well, that's up to you. Well, you have to always print more business cards anyway. But that's how I get around. I get around with business cards. I have a business card all the time. I have something to do on social media today. I'm a YouTube star today. I mean, yeah, today's YouTube, mate. I mean, today's YouTube, a lot. Every single day, you must understand, every single day, if you have social media, then you can do something more. I'm on social media today, and this video is going on social media. And then your kids and your kids and kids and kids are going to watch me. Well, yeah, I'm a star, I'm a massive star in this lifetime. And your kids are watching me. I promise you, yeah, I understand that. But anyway, what's amazing is every single day understanding something. You have to understand how to be great, yeah? So if you be great all the time, then what are you? I mean, then you're the word I. I mean, you're the word I always. I love you is what greatness is every single day. So you have to focus on that all the time. We have to focus on making sure that your love for yourself is the best. But I'm actually understanding that the promotion of a portrait around here is something great. And it's something that I can do always. But guess what? I promise you, I understand that. I understand that when you're promoting portraits around town, people can see your name. But guess what? It's a promotion regardless. And it's something that Jesus Christ does do. I understand Jesus Christ. I ask Jesus Christ, does he do that? Does he have a massive portrait here promoting his name? Jesus Christ says it's extra and it does work. It does work. It does work, I promise you. Every single time, I understand anyway, what's important is I deliver a greater service always. I'm understanding how public speaking goes around busking all the time, and you have to be speaking all the time, yeah? You have to be learning how to grow yourself differently, yeah? And if you're growing differently all the time, then guess what? I realize if there's no words given, then it's always, you're able to go and do greater, yeah? I mean, guess what? I mean, you must understand that the greater you are is speaking words only. And never speak words, but speak words only. When you understand that what you want out of life is understand that if two people never speak words with each other in the car or somewhere, but they're together, then sex is the notion in terms of physical sex is the notion. So those people who never speak words together, I mean, guess what? I mean, they're looking to have sex physically, mate, and that's it. Yeah. Guess what? It's much more how you have to understand that. So what's much more important for you is to understand every single time to go and focus on the great way of life for yourself, to go and be free, yeah? But understand no matter what I can see, I'm always awake, yeah? I'm always awake about what I'm doing. But I'm understanding every single day. I'm learning how to be much more regardless of what I'm doing and making sure I'm moving on with my conversation with myself daily, because that's what you need to do. You guys need to focus upon understanding how to talk to yourself much greater and greater and greater, because that's how you become greater. It's through the words of being greater. And those people who speak words all day long understand how to go about life. I mean, they understand the next journey awaits, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, your journey never waits anything other than the word I. I mean, understand that. I mean, understand that if you understand anything about life, then what is your distraction today? Because your distraction has to be the word I. And you have to go with the word I, always. Because I is the biggest distraction, and I is never the distraction either. Because your I is the notion. I is something great. I mean, go and really understand how to go yourself into the word I. Because I is everything. I is the way to be. I is to understand. I is to understand much more empathy. I have to talk more all the time. I have to make sure I'm doing something today to help your family to succeed with words. I promise you, yeah. I mean, what do you think I'm doing? I make sure you understand I'm making all the money over here, I'm making a great legacy for myself today. I say yes. I say every single day, if you want to understand how to great this legacy today, and you understand straight away how to do a great legacy today, then speak more words. Because the more words, the greater legacy. Because I'm working here for my legacy, and it's coming true for me. I understand that. Whereas other people have 9-to-5 job. I have public speaking performance right here, at least in front of people, and they're making $200 while I'm making a 3-hour talk. Well, there you go. I mean, what do you want? Do you want 3-hour talk of words, or do you want $200? What do you want? I mean, do you want the 9-to-5 job, or do you want to talk words? I mean, you want to talk words, yeah? Well, yeah, I want to talk words. For sure, though, I'm not saying that no matter what, I'm always learning, yeah? I'm always learning how to go above and beyond about communication of words every single day, because that's what I find attractive. I find attractive that no matter what, if you never go to them for words, they don't understand how much you care. I mean, they understand how much you care if you never message them first with words. But guess what? I mean, it's more care for yourself more with words than you do with them. Well, yeah, because that way, you understand that at least you gain all the success, baby, with your words, while they understand you and how successful you are with words. And then they say, hey, I mean, he's very successful with words. But that's why he's never chasing me with words, because he's chasing himself with words. And then they understand exactly what you mean. Understand? But then, guess what? Virtue goes for the he and she in this one. Virtue, if they're never chasing you, then it's because they're doing words for themselves to become successful, just like me right now. I'm doing words for myself right here. I'm doing words for myself. I mean, I don't have no time for chasing women right now. I'm doing words for myself here. So I can go and be a star. So I can become a star, mate. I have no words to have sex with women, mate. I have everything in my word I now. I have all the words for the women and men out there. But I'm not saying I'm just the word I, mate. I'm never gay. I'm never straight. I'm never a dog. I'm never a cat. I'm just the word I. I'm something greater all the time. So I'm focusing on understanding that if you understand something about life, I only have time for the word I have no time for other people. I realize that if you talk with other people, eventually all that you give them in words goes to trash, mate. I mean, why is that? Because single way is the best way, I promise you. The single way is the best way. And why is that? Because I'm single right now. I mean, look at me, I'm single. I'm single, yeah. I'm single and on a video, and I have a great legacy. Single. I have a single legacy here. I'm doing this for my legacy, baby. I understand that other people want to go with 20 people and sit down like a family. I mean, really? I mean, they want to have a great legacy together. Which that's going to be them, only. I mean, only 20 people, but another 20 people have a family over here and they say, who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? But they understand Danny Milivojevic. I mean, that 20 people have family over there. We understand Danny Milivojevic. And that guy talks a lot of words, man. Understand? I mean, yeah. For sure, every single day you must understand that what's amazing is understand this. The other people are chasing other people for words. And they're never documenting those words they say to those people. So if I document those words with you, then I can chase those people. I can chase those people if I document the words with them. That's the best way today. It's document your words with those people, and now go chase who you want. Go chase them now. You're always ready now. I can see I'm ready now. But the thing is, right now, I'd rather just focus on I now. I mean, why is that? Because I understand that no matter what, I only have time for I. I have time for I to talk to other people now, anywhere, and to chase them always now, while we're documenting everything. That's how Jesus Christ was doing it before. And he was chasing them in a way that he's talking words, and he understands that those words is going to go to just those people. I understand that, but then his disciples are giving the story of something that he can recollect from that story. That's the main parts of the story. Understand? So he documents something at least. I mean, understand? But with Jesus Christ and those people, it's more private conversation as well. I understand? But you have the whole story anyway. And the story paints a picture, yeah? Which a picture of 1,000 words pictures a story of Jesus Christ, mate. And then you understand everything about life, mate. But now, today's meaning right now is being able to get your camera, a video, and go fucking chase that woman now. And chase them with words and fucking document yourself talking to her or him. I mean, yeah, and if they never want that, then guess what, bro, they're never for you. Yeah, I mean, you can chase whoever you want now. But are you in a financial position to do so? Well, guess what, bro? That's the thing. I mean, get yourself in a financial position to do so. I mean, get yourself in a better financial position to understand that you have to go and travel the world right now. There's no time to waste. And traveling the world is better than any drugs in the world. Bro, yeah. Bro, every single day I'm learning how to be much more, yeah? I'm learning to understand that as I travel the world differently, I'm not saying it's much more to have financing right now, always have financing in the words, and it's always much more to have financing right now than other people. I mean, I'd rather have financing than other people, man. I mean, other people never give me financing, mate. I have to give myself the financing. You understand? I have to give much more of my words to I give it to man. I just put it on YouTube. Put everything on YouTube. Because I understand it's about my legacy today. And other people are just watching me. You can watch all you like, mate. I mean, watch all you like. I'm here having a greater legacy than those people of the past that I've been with. I have no time to waste, mate. Or should they see me on my seminar day and they say 9 hours of communicational work, I'm going to be like, yeah, and that's how it is, mate. I mean, what did you think? Did you think I was going to waste time? I don't waste time for anything, mate. I make sure I'm speaking those words daily. I make sure I'm nice and beautiful, always. So the more you understand, the more you can speak words. That's how it is. Every single day I'm learning that nice and beautiful architecture. That I'm here in the shade, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm in the shade, but over there is the sun. I don't want to be in the sun while doing a busking performance. Because the sun is too heavy. And the heavy sun can sunburn you. And the sun can cause you cancer too. So I'd rather be in the shade, man. That's why I put a jacket on. In the shade here, it's around 17 degrees right now in Sydney. And you must understand every single day, if you want to understand something about life, then guess what I'm doing over here? I'm creating a great legacy for myself right here. I'm doing something for myself right here to boost those words. Because the words of life is what you need to do. But you have to understand this right here. I mean, come and get it. I mean, every single day, understand the words I can say to you. I mean, what you want is words. But understand that they never want the words. Because why? I mean, because they have so much attraction for me. Because those people who never want my business card have so much attraction for me physically. I mean, they want me physically. Or yeah, or that's what's happening. I see these women, and they all want me physically, man. I want you to want me spiritually, for fuck's sake. I understand that. So I can say straight away, it's just the way it is, man. I understand straight away how to open myself into greatness much more. But how much is enough for you? Of course, your words only is enough for you. I mean, how much woman is enough for you to have sex with? Of course, it's the words you say. Of course, it's nothing else, man. I mean, how much men or woman do you want to have sex with in this lifetime? Roger, it's more the words in that. Which the words are more than the sex, mate. I mean, guess what, bro? They say I have to stick to one man or woman now. Roger, yeah, bro, stick to the words only instead. And the words is much more than one woman and man in life. Roger, yeah, Roger, stick to the words always. Because the words is what you want. Because your words have 50 billion women with you already. But the words, you have already all the men and women of the world in those words. You can create, I mean, just like Albert Einstein says that the imagination creates a reality, man. You can understand, you can go into any kind of fantasy world with that words that you have. In terms of those words you have, I mean, you can go create 50 million women in those fantasies. And you have everything you ever want, man. Because the words is what you want. Because the words is fulfilling. Because when you're in your mummy's tummy, when you're speaking words there, because you're speaking words, because guess what? Because you have to be speaking words in that. I can see it. I mean, you're speaking words in that tummy, and you're saying, Mama, I can hear you. I can hear you, Mama. I'm here. I'm here. I promise you. Because you're kicking her. And you're saying, hey, Mom, I love you. Because that's what I was doing. Well, you have to be speaking those words, but those words is where you are. I mean, you're in the words. I mean, the words are so beautiful, man. I mean, if you find yourself attractive like words, find words attractive, because now you're so attractive. When you find words of attractiveness, because this is what you want right here. I mean, you want this all the time. I mean, you want to understand this all the time, and you want to be able to understand how to grow yourself, yeah? So when you grow yourself, you understand straight away how free you can be. You can be freedom. I see every single day I learn. I mean, you have to learn something. I mean, you have to learn that the words is the way. But you have to learn that you have to understand that many people never understand my words. Unfortunately, I understand it to some degree in words, but understand it's very attractive when you're speaking more words. And when you speak more words, it's very attractive. Unfortunately, if nobody wants to speak more words, then guess what? I want to. I want to speak more words because I understand the more words I give you, the more attractive I'll become. Unfortunately, I understand that the more words I give you, the life I attract is more words. And more words, the better. And when I have more words to say, I have the lifestyle too. Unfortunately, I understand that myself. I understand personally that the more words I give you, the more of a life I have. I understand that. Unfortunately, that's something you have to find out for yourself. Do you have to speak more words? Well, that's something you have to understand. That the more and sooner you speak those words out of your mouth, the better you are. And the more personal development you have in life. I promise you, it's so simple. So I'm understanding every single day. I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to become much more words in the process of everything I'm doing. But I'm just learning to enjoy. I'm evacuating the systems of life and I'm going into the words. And I'm digging, just like Jesus Christ and Zig Ziglar, into the water fountain, man, of words. I have eternity, man. Gosh, it's so beautiful, man. Gosh, I have everything, man. I say crystal water, man. I say crystal water in the words. It's so, I just want to absorb the water of eternity in words, man. Gosh, your words are so beautiful. Gosh, we are words, aren't we? Gosh, when you say, Danny Milivojevic, I mean, what word are you in that Bible or the dictionary? I say, I'm the whole thing, man. I'm the whole thing. Which that's what Jesus Christ says. I'm the whole freaking word section. I mean, what word do you want to call me? I'm every fucking word in the dictionary, but I consider myself the word I the most. Understand? Yeah. I'm all of it. Either I've never any one single word other than the word I in that dictionary, but I'm the whole thing together in that dictionary, mate. But if you see all the dictionary words, I'm all the words together. But out of all the words together, I'm just the word I. Yeah. Every single day, learn, yeah? I mean, I'm learning something. I'm learning how to understand. When they turn away from your business card, it's the biggest lie. It's the biggest lie when they never want you around in life. I mean, that's how it's the biggest lie when they have to kill you physically. It's the biggest lie, mate. They have to kill Jesus Christ, mate. That's the biggest lie I've ever seen, mate. That's the biggest lie, mate. But the truth is in Jesus Christ there. And it's never in the other people who kill him, mate. I mean, you understand? But the truth is in those people who never killed Jesus Christ, mate. She never killed, mate. I mean, understand that. I mean, understand that I'm just much more eternal now. Much more understanding eternity. And I'm understanding that I'm just living my life. But I'm understanding that no matter what, that I speak the words day in and day out. I'm living my own schedule. I'm living my own life. I'm living my life. But they're chasing women, man. And they find one woman and they find a beautiful woman. And guess what happens? I mean, they have a few kids. But they're working 9 to 5 all their life. And their kids are growing up now. They're getting old. That's it, man. I mean, is that the lifestyle? I mean, you found your woman, man. You found the man. I mean, now your man's getting fat. Or your woman's getting fat now. I mean, guess what? I mean, most men find the woman, and she's so beautiful, and then the woman has a kid, and then she fucking turns ugly, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, she never turns ugly really with the words, man. But guess what? First, words are never ugly. I mean, but her physical nature was so beautiful, and then she went into a fatso. But everybody's a fatso, but she went really fat. Now she's much fatter than before, and now, what is going on? But guess what? No. Look at her words, mate. I mean, look at the words of hers rather than the physical body. I mean, look at the words, man. And the words is much more attractive than her physical body. Right now, even. But you may see a woman who's so attractive, but it's never the attractiveness or the physical nature, man. But it's the words that she says. Or it's the words that they say, mate, that's attractive overall. Or she's never the man's six-pack. Or she's never the man's muscle. Or she's the words, man. Or the words is attractive only. Or there's nothing else attractive. Or look at my words in this video. Or how attractive am I in this video with words? I'm the most attractive guy on the planet right now. I mean, these words, I'm attractive with the words. I'm more attractive with my words than the physical look. Understand? But the physical look is because of the words. Understand? Unfortunately, because of the words, it's because of the physical look right here. But no, unfortunately, it's because of my words, man. Unfortunately, my words makes the physical look. I mean, my words makes my Instagram. Whereas my words, they're never the physical Instagram. I mean, physicality never makes the words, but the words make physicality, mate. I mean, words, you can shape it however you want. You can shape anything. You can sculpture anything with words. But every single day, that's what I'm understanding. That anything that you want to be in life is words. So if you understand how to speak more words daily with yourself and do less physical work and speak more words, then you deserve to get out of the 9-to-5 job. I all day speak words. I'm sure I have nothing else to do. And if you see Danny Mavovic around town, I'm sure he's talking on the phone somewhere. I'm always talking on the phone, man. I have nothing else to do other than talk words. I have nothing else to do other than talk more words. That's all I do, man. So every single day I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to talk more words, always. What am I doing here? I have nothing else to do except talk words. I'm just talking words. I'm always talking words, yeah? Because words is the only work. Because there's no other work in the planet to do other than words. What builds your career? Does words build your career, or does physical work build a career? What builds your career? Does lifting a suitcase somewhere build your career? Or does the words build your career, mate? Of course the words, yeah? The words. The world, you have to understand that, yeah? Everybody has to understand the words is what makes a legacy. How do you understand Nikola Tesla? His words. His words. That's how, he had spoke some words in the planet. That's how you understand him, yeah? If he had no words to give you, then he never exist, mate. He spoke a lot of words about electricity, yeah? He spoke a lot of words there. That's how he's fucking famous. So make sure you understand that what you need to do is understand that no sculpture can make someone's legacy, man. But words can. Words. I can see the words of people, mate. I can see exactly the words. I can see the words of that. But what you need to do, I realize, I understand, for example, Draža Mihailovic, for example, who is a Serbian person. I understand his words over here. I could say, yeah, he understands that no matter what, that somewhere along the lines, that he has to go into a fight with other people. With words, man. But how can you get into a fight with other people with words, mate? Is it the physical nature of him, or is it the words? It's more that he understands that he never does kill other people. But does he really? No. He can never kill other people with words. He never did kill anybody. He never did kill anybody. Other people were killing other people. He never did kill anybody, mate. I promise you. I understand he's with me right now. I'm understanding that you can call him whatever you want, but he never did kill other people. I can see it. And now he may have led the partisans and the Serbian people in the war, but guess what? He never was killing other people, mate. He was trying to run away from people. She was trying to run with the war people. She was trying to run away, mate. I read the book, but I can also see in his words, mate. Nowhere does it say that he killed them. Nowhere does it say that he was killing people. The Gavrilo principle, that man, you can see that he's a killer. You can see it. You understand? But you still have to promote him, yeah? Promote him all the time. Promote Hitler. I thank you. I say, anyway, I'm always learning, yeah? I'm learning. I have that strong, nice and beautiful Varsha going on. So every single day you must understand, so no matter what, if you're going and doing greater, yeah, then you have to learn. You have to learn to prosper all the time. You have to understand straight away. I see Nikola Tesla, I see Draža Mihailovic, I see these people, I see a lot of people like Vuk Karadžić too. And these are Serbian people. But guess what? Approach they are word people, mate. Approach they speak words. Although, guess what? Approach you must understand that you have to go be much more. Ja sam bogat. I thank you. Approach I understand straight away. I can feel eternal souls with me all the time, yeah? So I never hate you. I love everything only. And making sure all the time speak words, man. Understand straight away what you want to do all the time is learn much more. Learn to speak much more. Learn to understand much more. But the more you speak, the more you have life. I never want to chase them because I understand the words is the way. I understand the words is the way. But eventually, I understand that what I have to do is get better and better and better overall before I do anything else, man. Understand? Because I have no time for them. I have no time for them. I only have time for my life right now to succeed, man. I want to be successful, so successful before I have kids, man. I want to be so successful before I have a wife, man. When there's nothing else to achieve except a climax of words, but you hit that climax of words that you want, and that's the goal, mate. But I see it coming, but it's coming eventually. But it's the climax of words, I can see it. But as soon as you hit the climax of words, you say, I'm ready now. Yeah, but that's the whole goal. Understand? But some people feel 14 years of age having kids, man. Oh. I mean, that's a disaster, mate. I mean, make sure you understand that today, especially from 30 years of age onwards, from after 30 is the best way to have kids. I mean, make sure you're successful before 30, before you have kids. I mean, make sure you can go travel the world first before you have kids. Because you have kids now, but then guess what happens? But then, how are you going to travel the world when you have kids? I mean, how are you going to do it? I mean, yeah, you can still do it. You can still do it, but it's much more difficult with kids. You understand? But guess what? I mean, you can still do it with kids too. If you just speak all day long. I mean, if you speak all day long with yourself, then you can always do it. I understand all that. What's amazing every single day, you have to focus on understanding that my nice and beautiful microphone here, I just have to pause the video so I can untangle the microphone so I can do better. So anyway, so I just have to untangle the actual microphone thing. But the thing about cable microphones is you never have to go get batteries when your portable speaker's a battery. So what I do is I can always see exactly how much nice and beautiful hours of portable speaker I have, so I have another 4 hours or more. But guess what? First, what's amazing is understanding that with cable microphones, you can plug into your portable speaker, and your portable speaker is the battery. Understand? So understand that every single battery, in terms of microphone, needs a battery always. So it's either a cable or one of those other batteries to charge the portable microphone. So if the microphone you're using is a portable microphone, such as one with no cable, then guess what happens? Then it's a nice and beautiful Bluetooth microphone you need that has no cable, yeah? And those ones go with batteries on its own. And then the battery dies, doesn't it? Then you have to get another battery. But guess what? Portable speaker, I can charge it and have a cable, and I can put it right here. And I say it's more than enough. This microphone, I gave $30 to get the microphone. But it's more than enough. I have more than enough in this, mate. I make sure you understand every single day that no matter what, that when I'm growing myself, I make sure you understand straight away what I understand about life. Is you have to understand straight away never to fight physically other people. And it's never about being violent with other people physically, but it's about talking to other people physically with words. I mean, the best physical attempt is words. I mean, why are people violent? Because they have no words to say anymore. Or should people get violence? Because they have no words to say anymore. Or should people have kids because they have no words to say anymore? Because they have no words to say anymore. Or should people die because they have no words to say anymore? I promise you, if you have more words to say, then you live life much more. But if you have no words to say, then it's because people who have no words to say have a low quality of life, mate. I need you to have a high quality of life. I need you to speak more words. Promise you, when you speak more words every single day, then you understand straight away what you want out of life. Promise you, what you want out of life is more words than kids. I mean, more words than kids. I have more words than kids ever. I promise you. So what's amazing for me is just because you have kids, I mean, look at Jesus Christ. I mean, does he have kids? I mean, come on. I mean, stop being arrogant that you have more kids than other people. I mean, stop being arrogant, yeah? I mean, guess what? I mean, yes. I mean, listen to me. I mean, just because you have kids, I mean, look at Jesus Christ, mate. I mean, well, who do you think you are? I mean, make sure you understand every single day that what you understand straight away is have compassion. I mean, have compassion, yeah? I mean, have compassion with Jesus Christ. And stop laughing at Jesus Christ just because you have more kids than Jesus Christ, mate. I mean, stop laughing at Jesus Christ because you have more kids than Jesus Christ. I mean, grow up a bit. I mean, in that sense, so every single day, you must understand. Stop laughing at other people just because you have a wife or husband. I mean, go look at Jesus Christ a bit. I mean, stop laughing at Jesus Christ because you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a wife or husband. You understand? I mean, every single day, learn that, yeah? I mean, learn that. Stop laughing at other people. I mean, learn to appreciate everything. Learn to understand that no matter what, that if you understand when people are ready to do something, then guess what? Probably they do it. Probably if you understand that no matter what, that if you're learning how to grow yourself with words, then you can understand how to grow. And you can understand how to go and blow the torch of victory. And you can have everything you ever want. And you can speak all the words of the planet all the time. And you can understand straight away how you feel. But how you feel is a beautiful way, doesn't it? Probably every single day you have to learn those words. Probably straight away that if people never want to speak words to you, then they want you in bed. Or they want to be physical with you a bit. I mean, especially women. But if a woman sees a man, but she never wants to talk words to him, then she wants him physically to have sex. I'm not sure, yeah. But she's just like that. But although if a man sees another man physically, without spirituality, or if another man sees a man without wanting to talk words, then it's a game. It's a shooting game, mate. Or they get a gun or a knife to kill. Or same thing with a woman. Or if a woman looks at another woman without words, man, or they want to kill each other. Or then they want to kill each other. For sure, although what's important right now is learning, yeah? I mean, learn how to go and grow yourself. I mean, learn how to never be anyone who's angry. I mean, never get angry. Because if you're getting angry, it's because you want to express the words, man. I mean, the words is what you want to express. And that's why you get angry. So make sure you understand that the words is the way. So the more you actually understand how to express words, then the less angry you get. People who express words have less anger in life. I mean, people who express more words never go to jail. Or should people who are physical with other people go to jail? You understand? I promise you, guess what? That's how it is. If you have to be physical with other people, then that's jail and prison in a jail cell. I mean, never go physical with other people, mate. I mean, go words with other people. But if people who have no words to say anymore, then that's a violent life, mate. We'll never be with those people who never give you much words because they're physically violent. They're very violent people. I say my biological dad, or she's very violent. Or she's a very violent person. Or she never wants to speak much more words, mate. Or she's dying, he tells you, but that guy's ready to kill somebody. I promise you. Or my biological dad is ready to kill somebody. Because that guy has no more words to say anymore, mate. And I want to get away from him because he wants to die, mate. And I never want to be around him at all. You understand? I mean, never be around people who are dying. I promise you. Because they may kill you as well. I promise you. Yeah. But you should be around people who speak more words. I grew up around biological dad who never spoke more words to me. Much. I mean, he was never physically trying to talk to me with words. You understand? I mean, he's more a physical type of person who may fucking kick the door open to come in the room to do something without talking words to me. I mean, he's fucking violent like that. I understand that. But there are other people more violent than my biological dad, I promise you, yeah. For sure, guess what? I learned something about that. I learned to get away from those people who never speak those words. For sure, when they never want to speak words to you all day long, man, and get away from them. For sure, they're dying. For sure, they're dying and ready to kill you. For sure, they're dying and ready to kill you. And they're so miserable of life. And you never want to be around those people, even for freedom, man. I mean, I'd rather be a slave than be around people who never want to talk words. I promise you, yeah. I'd rather be a slave then. I promise you. So every single day I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to understand that. I'm learning to understand different aspects of life differently because that's what you need to do. You need to express yourself, yeah? I mean, express the words with your husband and wife always. But document every conversation you have with each other because that's nice and beautiful for you always. But I can see you straight away. I can understand what you mean about me all the time. I can see every time about the physical range of life and how people are watching everybody. Because guess what? Because it's about the physical words that you say. And the words are physical. But if you understand the words of life, you understand to never be physical with other people. But learn to understand how to appreciate yourself when you're growing. But if you understand if they never pick up your business card, it's because they want you physically, mate. For sure, that's how it is. I see it. I see it every single time that if you want to understand something about life, to understand that no matter what, you must be less violent in life. I mean, less violence is the best way. I mean, guess what, bro? Nobody here is violent around here because we're people who love to communicate. Words. I mean, words is the way. So every single day I'm learning the words of architecture. Every single day to look at the nice and beautiful way of life, yeah? So if you want to understand anything about life, you want to understand that no matter what that you're learning, yeah? When you're learning to appreciate yourself all the time, when you're learning how to grow, I mean, you're learning how to grow yourself all the time in different ways. And guess what? Well, now you can stand up and do stand-up comedy and do some acting on the street. I mean, you can do whatever you want with words. And you can be the best you want to be. But it's more how you have to put in the effort to talk. I mean, do I have to give effort here to talk to you? Yeah, which it's the same amount of effort as someone who sits on when they sit also on the street and sleep. I mean, it's the same amount of effort. Which the same thing as a homeless individual is the same as it's the same amount of effort that you have to talk. You have to talk more than that. Or then guess what? Which the same amount of effort that I'm doing right here is the same amount of effort that a homeless man or a woman sits on the floor for this amount of time. It's the same amount of effort. But what's the difference? I mean, the homeless person is more physical. I mean, Danny Milivojevic is more spiritual. And what's the difference? I mean, the words is the difference. But I'm recording myself, but the homeless person never does record themselves. I'm also speaking more words, but they're never speaking words while they're sitting down and never documenting themselves. I'm also building a greater legacy because I'm documenting myself on a video while speaking words to you, but they're never doing that. You understand? Because I'm somebody who's never homeless, but they're homeless. I'm somebody who has a great image, but they have a poor image. I mean, why is that? Because of the words that they speak. And they speak no words, and that's why they get there. But people who never speak words get homeless. You understand? So every single day I'm learning to never be homeless, yeah? I'm learning to just speak more words and find a greater attractive nature all the time. I find something new to do. I find a greater way of life. I'm learning how to go and grow myself differently. But I'm understanding many people want to go the physical way to get as much physical aspects of life as possible, and they want to get all the suitcases, they want to get all the cars, and they want to get all the kids and all the women, when they want to get all the trees, when they want to hold the grass in their pockets, when they want to grab all the paper, and they want to put it up the ass. Oh yeah, when they're all fucking material, mate. When they want this physical world, mate, and they never want the words there. And Danny Milivojevic, mate, get this portable speaker and throw it in the freaking ocean, mate, because the words is what you want. I'm a music producer. I understand that I leave music production to speak the words, mate. Rosh, yeah. I mean, what's all this over here? I mean, throw it in the bin, mate. I speak the words to you. I can throw all this stuff away because I understand words, man. I see if words is all you want. Rosh, every single day I'm learning the words, yeah. I'm understanding how to go and grow myself. I'm saying to give my nice and beautiful gesture, that my business card over here is something that you need right here. I'm saying, well, I'm giving it out. I'm saying I give it anyway, eventually. But that's the thing, yeah? I have all the time in the world to do so. I'm not saying let it be there for the rest of the thing. And if somebody who wants to pick it up, they can come pick it up spiritually, mate. I mean, that's how it is. I make sure I understand. Now, anyway, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning the game of art, mate. I mean, what's art to you? What your art is words. What your words is life. I mean, life is a plus. I mean, a plus is 100 years of age. I mean, 100 years of age is words again. I mean, so no matter what, if you understand every single time, you want to promote your business all the time with different calendars and different efforts, then guess what happens? I understand straight away that you can deserve greater. That you can deserve a greater way of life. But why is that? Because you can do something different for yourself. And you can focus on a different quality of life. And you can focus on something you've never done before. I mean, that's what you need to do, yeah? You have to focus on the words of life. And you need to speak that all the time in different ways. Because that's what helps you to grow. And what helps you to grow is a different way of life. Because that's what you need to understand. Well, you guys need to understand straight away how to do a greater life for yourself. And that's what you need to do, yeah? Because every single day there's always more to do. There's always more to be. There's always more to see. But it's the words again and again, always. But it's always the words, yeah? So that's what I'm always doing. I'm always doing words. I'm always making sure I'm courageous in my words all the time. And making sure I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning that nice and beautiful architecture of speaking the words to you, the vocabulary all the time. Because that's what I believe in. I believe in the words. I believe in the gesture. I'm always understanding that. I'm always understanding how to go talk my way into freedom. I talk my way into freedom. I mean, what Zig Ziglar said earlier, he says, if you want to make $1 billion, first you have to see it first. First you have to see it first. I mean, how do you see it? First the words. I mean, is your words able to make $1 million? First, is your words able to make $1 billion? First you have to say, I say yes. First, my words are able to make all the money in the world, mate. Because I'm that confident. I'm that confident I can see it before it comes. I can see the $1 billion coming into my life before it even comes, mate. I can see it because I'm already a billionaire. I say it right now. I mean, what you say is what you do, man. I mean, what you say is what you understand. And you have to understand much more about life anyway. So if you're understanding how to really, really grow those words together and be fast and proactive with your words, for sure anything can happen. For sure anything can happen when you understand how to grow yourself with words. For sure that's what I'm doing all the time. I'm making sure I'm always understanding that. I'm understanding that there's always a greater life for me. For sure I'm always understanding that it's much better to have a Bluetooth microphone at a seminar than it is to have a cable microphone. So make sure you understand to get yourself a Bluetooth microphone, and that way connect it to the nice and beautiful radio head over there, and make sure you understand you connect everything together. When you connect everything together, and guess what? For sure it's much more how it is, isn't it? When you have to focus on your life, yeah? When you focus on a better way of life for yourself, and guess what? I mean, talk all the way. I mean, how do you talk 9 hours? I mean, talk all the way. I mean, just talk, and eventually the time runs out. But that's how I do it. I mean, how do I walk my life, man? I walk my life through talking words. Because there's nothing else to do except talking more words for yourself and other people all the time. So if you want to talk to yourself and other people all the time, then guess what happens? When you have to be a star for yourself. I mean, you have to go and do something much more. Because talking words is the way. And the way of life is words. So every single day I'm looking to understand much more wording about my life every single day. And I'm focusing on making sure I have that nice and beautiful life for myself. And that's what you have to understand straight away. When you have to understand all the time how you can go and live those words all the time. I mean, you have to understand straight away how you feel. I mean, how you feel, it's how you have to understand your words. I mean, the words is how you feel. How do you see life? I mean, you have to see the words first. I mean, the words is how you see life, mate. So every single day, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning to understand my life, mate. I'm learning to understand straight away how I feel. I feel different. I feel the nice and beautiful gesture of life. I feel the gesture of life differently. I'm trying something different here. I put my nice and beautiful cable around my neck so that I can see exactly that my nice and beautiful microphone here never tangles up so I can do a greater job. I'm always doing something different anyway, so I'm making sure I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning something different along the way. I'm doing my nice and beautiful job. I'm catching up with videos online. I'm making sure I'm uploading something online every single day. I just did upload my Idonotopia track. There's also my Ozonify track just recently. So come and check it out on my YouTube channel. I'm making sure that what's amazing about my life today is my YouTube channel. Because guess what? You have to understand what that is. You have to understand what's on my YouTube channel. Because that way I understand straight away how I live my life, mate. I live my life differently. I make sure every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to grow myself, yeah? I'm learning how to become a star. I'm learning to understand that I want to have freedom of speech all the time. But if people never give you freedom of speech on this planet, then this world is dead, I promise you. But if people never let you talk on this planet, then this world is never worth living. But if life is only worth living when you can speak words. But when you can speak words, then life is worth living. And it's still a beautiful world when you can speak more words. You understand? And that's how beautiful life is right now. I mean, the world you live right now is to the extent beautiful that you can speak those words. But if you're unable to speak those words, then you have to speak those words right now. And you have to learn how to speak those words right now to understand how to go and do greater for yourself. And you have to understand straight away that you have to go and travel the world for yourself to have a greater life. And that's it. I mean, you have to understand how you have to show people that you do care. Because guess what? I mean, they're the ones who have to understand that you do care in other realms of possibility over here. We are actually helping them, but they never see that. Because they have to lift their vibe, mate. I mean, they're never chasing it because guess what? I mean, they're chasing other guys because they believe the other guys or other women are doing more work than you in other areas of life than you. But you're doing more work than them on YouTube and social media, but they never understand that communicational skill because they never have social media today. And they're chasing guys and women who have no social media, but you have social media at least. And now you're somebody much more on social media than their men and women, but they never care Because they have no words to say, mate. And they have no words, man. I mean, so once they figure it out, now they understand you. And they understand how much aware, in terms of unaware they are about life. But that's why you have to understand that you gain more popularity being someone of a YouTube star today and social media star today than ever before. But now, more than ever before, you have a chance on YouTube to have your own TV show right now. And it's right now or nothing. I mean, guess what? I promise you must understand that these people around here, I promise you the words are excellent because there's no violence, is there? But guess what? I promise you it's much more how I feel that if you understand straight away how to go and really, really dwell upon that, then go through the words over here and you can see straight away they're miserable, mate. They're miserable, and guess what's happening, mate? They're coming after you. I mean, go and understand to change their address right now. Because I understand that no matter what, it's more how it is. I mean, guess what? I mean, never call them again, but make sure you speak words to everybody. I mean, so make sure you understand that every single time, you can understand straight away how you feel. But how you feel is understand that no matter what, that they are watching. I mean, they're watching you right here. They're making sure of it. I mean, you understand. So what's important to you right now is learning how to actually go and grow. But that's everybody watching you, mate. For sure, everybody's onto you. Because why? Because you have words to give. We have all the nice and beautiful success in the world around here. Because you can see the nice and beautiful architecture around here. And you can see the actions. And you can see what's happening around the world. And you can go into different worlds, man. And you can go and write yourself into a friction of life all the time. And you can learn something about different people all the time. And you can go into different worlds as you speak along. And you can go and see that beautiful bird. He's giving me nice and beautiful gestures. I see these birds around here. I said that bird there is watching me right now. And she says, hey, what a beautiful person, huh? I mean, look at that bird right there. Watch that bird there. Watch that bird's always searching for that nice and beautiful crowd, isn't she? And she's searching for something to be around people. When she wants to be around people because she wants to eat something. When she wants to eat something there. But she's having fun. When I see birds are having fun around people, I promise you. I promise you, guess what? I promise you, you must understand that no matter what, as you grow yourself, you must understand that you can look through the words of everything and you can see exactly what animals are saying about you as well. You can see what everybody's saying about you. But if somebody's, let's say, never talking more words about you, then they want to cause you violence. Understand? And promise you, yeah. Promise you, there are people like that who want to cause you violence because you're a busking performer. But guess what? Promise you, that's what I do. I busk perform all the time for free. I do it for free. But I do it for my legacy. I mean, my legacy, 3 hours today on YouTube. I mean, I have another 3 hours of talking on YouTube today. I would say, yeah, I have a great legacy today. I wish, yeah. So anyway, so what's amazing every single day is learning if you want to go become much more than yesterday, you have to focus on making sure that you have that nice and beautiful gesture every single day to talk. I mean, I understand Jim Rohn. I have to talk. We have to talk quickly. There's no time. I mean, how's the Jim Rohn say? I mean, there's no time to do anything else other than talk. And you have to go quickly. And you have to hurry up. Understand? First, yeah. But every single day you must understand. Every single day you have to go do something great. I understand Jim Rohn, can you hear me? I promise you all day. Guess what? I promise you every single day. You have to understand everything's in the words, man. You can speak words all day long. I thank you. I promise you all the time. Speak those words every single day. I mean, learn how to understand yourself and understand. I never hate people. I never hate anything. I make sure I understand. I'm always learning that quickly. That nature of life over here. I understand some killed over there. I can see some people over there are watching me over there. I make sure you understand that no matter what, if you want to understand straight away that how you feel is how you need to go and grow yourself all the time. I mean, go and travel. I went all around Australia already. I still have to go just a few places. But I'm understanding that what's amazing is being able to do so. I mean, being able to be free to just go is amazing. For sure, I can stand up now today and just leave my biological dad wherever I want. I can leave my biological family wherever I want. I can just go wherever I want. And it's amazing, yeah, because I have the freedom. I see the freedom around Australia. I can go wherever I want. I mean, that's a freedom, yeah? But when you're unable to do so, it's because of money blockages and word blockages, mate. Because it's really the word blockages in your life. Which is never even the money, mate. But you never need money if you never speak more words. But you only speak more words to have more money. Which those who never speak more words, be poor forever. I mean, you understand? So make sure you understand that if you're around people who never speak words to you much more, then never trust them because they are people who have low consciousness. I mean, be around people who speak more words. I promise you, when you speak more words all the time, they can feel me, man. I mean, guess what? I promise you, every single day you must understand that what I do all the time is I'm focusing on understanding that they're just growing each other. But guess what, bro? I can see that in the background, bro, it's just I only. Bro, it's always I only. I can see always how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that you guys can understand my words today. But my words is something amazing all the time. I feel that subject there, that subject there needs no longer any interpretation, mate. Bro, I can see them. Bro, they're losing words, mate. Bro, guess what, bro? Make sure you understand those people who are losing words are losing businesses too. Understand? Because they're losing everything, mate. I love everything, man. I love you too, all the time. I make sure all the time that you have to focus on understanding those people have more words to say, and people who have more words to say have everything, man. First, have everything. But you have to make yourself somebody. When you have to be somebody in life. When you want to be Batman, or do you want to be Superman, or do you want to be Wonder Woman? I'd rather have the whole show. I'd rather be all of it. I'd rather be Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. I'd rather be everything, man. I'd rather have everything in my life. Yeah. I'd rather be Wonder Woman too. I have Wonder Woman in my words right here. When you say, oh, yeah, I have everything, mate. I mean, why not have Wonder Woman in your life? I mean, why not? Huh? I mean, everybody wants to have Wonder Woman, huh? I understand. I mean, guess what, bro? Every single day, you must understand, if you want to grow and grow yourself daily, then guess what, bro? It's more the words. Bro, the words that are coming out of your mouth is much more important than the money you give. Bro, yeah. Bro, every single day, you must focus on your life, yeah? And focus on making sure you understand straight away that you can see the physical attraction of people. So the physical attraction means anybody who's more physical attractive, then guess what, bro? They're the ones that are far more with what you need all the time. So guess what? I understand straight away how I feel that I'm just growing myself, yeah? I'm growing myself differently. I'm making sure I'm learning differently how to become more. I'm understanding how much more I can do, man. I can do so much more in different ways, and I'm focusing on making sure I'm loving my life, yeah? I'm understanding straight away how I can see how people view me. But guess what? How I view myself is everything. I mean, you must understand. So I see this nice and beautiful woman over here. I'm understanding every single day. You must understand how to grow yourself, yeah? I mean, grow yourself differently. I mean, make sure you understand how to grow all the time. I mean, make sure all the time you understand straight away that what you need all the time is different, yeah? I mean, you can see what type of nice and beautiful person they are through the words that they're giving. But you must understand, I feel other people are growing their words around town, about I, especially. But I can see that's a promotion of I. I mean, make sure you understand that all that communicational words there is where people can see me. Right? I can see it's becoming big. Although, guess what? That nice and beautiful stuff can also multiply, mate. I mean, multiply it. I mean, make live events around town. As soon as I make live events around town, boom, boom, boom. I mean, guess what happens? I see boom, boom, boom. Everybody say, ayo, ayo. Which is very simple, yeah? Which is nice and beautiful to go to a festival sometimes, but it's even more beautiful to speak more words in that festival. But if you have 50,000 people at the festival, then make sure you're speaking more words on that day than them. But that's what it's about. I speak more words than the whole freaking festival of 50,000 people in one day. I speak more words than them in one day. I'm more successful than them. But that's how I become the DJ on the day. I become the DJ on the day of the festival where there's 50,000 people watching me because I speak more words than them. Yeah. I speak more words than all of them. That's why they're watching me, mate. That's why I'm understanding that it's about words. But they never want to say that to you. But you have to find that yourself through the words. You have to dig into words, man. I understand how my first 1 minute Snapchat video was. I remember that. I went for a lot of business techniques over here. I said, hey, it's so simple to make a video. I was having so much difficulty. Making videos online. I was saying, whoa, I can connect these videos together. I can upload it. What's the range of gigabytes? It's 13 gigabytes to upload a video online. It's 13 gigabytes. 45 gigabytes to upload one video online. Whoa. How's that possible? Understand? Internet, man. Internet goes into your business. Get free Wi-Fi as soon as possible. But guess what? We go somewhere where you can understand the Kids Space Hotel here, but you guys can go over there. It's around $23 a night to live. Hostels around here are $12 per night, man. Hostels are $12 per night. It's a good way to save money. Go live in a hostel somewhere. Where you can save money in the hostels. And understand anyway, the Kids Space Hotel over here in the Chinatown, Sydney, well, it's around 170 word per week. And you get your own bedroom as well. Go right away. Make sure you understand that no matter what, that as I'm growing myself differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, what's important is the words I speak all day long. Because I understand that 9 to 5 jobs today, but they're losing in words, I promise you, overall. They have nothing to do, but they have nothing close to I in life. I'm understanding that, so I have the upper hand anyway. I'm making sure that I have a great legacy anyway, but that's slowly behind the scenes happening. Or that's slowly happening behind the scenes. It's happening behind the scenes every single day. So what's important is speaking more words. If you can speak more words, and you can understand straight away how to understand to deliver those words quickly. You have to be quick about life, yeah? You have to understand straight away how to understand your life quickly. We approach you every single day. Learn how to speak those words and learn how to earn the words you speak. But if you want to learn how to be rich, what's the first way? Words. The word I is the words. The word I is everything. Every single day, learn the words, then you learn the life, mate. I can reach your age in words, mate. I have more words than you in life. Every single day, you must understand that. The more words you can speak, I can see already. I'm already around 76 years of age. I promise you, I have no worries, mate. I deserve more than that. I see my grandfather's words over here. I promise you already. I've already done more words than my grandfather. I see my grandfather understands that. I see my grandfather Pedro can see I have spoken more words than him in life. At this moment, yeah, I've spoken more words than him in this life. Now guess what? I can see that, haven't I? I already see that. That's 93 years. I deserve 93 years of age in my life. I say, yeah. Guess what? How do you make it to 100? How do you break the record over here? I understand this guy over here, she's speaking a lot of words over here. That's the guy who has a world record for living the longest over here. She spoke the most words at the moment. But guess what? Did really? Guess what? I'm catching up to him. Catching up to him quickly. I can see him. So yeah, so you broke my record. So I'll see him. I hear him saying, "I need you to break my record." I'll break your record, cuz. Guess what? Let it be. I love him. I said that's yet to come. I see that nice beautiful age gap is 100 and something. It's around 130, man. Guess what? I said those words, man. I have much more to say, mate, to get to that point. I'm reaching it already. But guess what? I have to speak more words to get there. Now, guess what? I'm very strong about this. The Jesus Christ says, yeah, that's the way to reach a long age, mate. You speak more words always. It's so easy. It's so easy, yeah? How about age of Noah? How much words do I have to speak here to reach 800 years of life and more? Guess what? I realize Noah's words over here, guess what? That's a different Noah. That's a different Noah, but guess what? When I say those words there, guess what? That's a different life. That's something different. That's something to do with life itself, mate. Guess what? Every single day, it just means talk more words, mate. I can see that now. I can see the age of Noah, guess what? It just means talk more words. Every single day, I'm learning how to understand that no matter what. I see that in the Bible over here, it says that these people were this kind of age in life. But what does that mean really? It means talk more words. That's what it means, mate. Every single day, learn, yeah? Learn to understand that no matter what, that the real record is around 130 years of life, mate. Go and break the records. Break all the records. It's really easy. It's really easy. But every single day, understand how to do so. Because guess what? It never hurts to be 130 years of age. It never hurts, mate. I promise you, you can still walk. But guess what? You have to talk more words. But guess what? Suddenly, the older you get, and guess what happens? Your body gets much more weaker and weaker and weaker. And suddenly, it's more energy to walk around. But guess what? More energy, better. The more energy, the better. But what happens over time with your physical body is it gets less energy. And less energy and less energy throughout time. So what do you do? Go eat more foods and guess what? Talk more food. No. Just go and talk more words is what you need to do. And talk more words and have some food that's nutrition for you. Just like today, but much better. What happens when people pass away from this lifetime? They have no more energy to speak words. They have no more energy to speak words, mate. That's the only time. The only time they leave this world is when they have no more words to speak in this lifetime, mate. I understand that. So what I want to understand now, I'm the longest living human being in this planet because at 100 years of age, I have a fucking mobile phone and I'm fucking talking to someone. I'm the only one. I mean, guess what, literally, I'm the only one, I can see it. I mean, guess what, I understand straight away. I'm always on the phone as a 100-year young individual. I'm talking on the phone to somebody. I said, Jesus Christ. I said, Jesus Christ is understanding me, man. But this guy's a real talker. This guy is really talking to someone. I said, yeah. I see that guy wants me to go for a physical run. I can do a physical run, just like that guy. I can run the 100-meter race. I can do that. I'll do 400 meters. I'll do 400 meters. I see, he understands me. I mean, the same, but guess what? I mean, guess what? I mean, run the whole fucking lap, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, every single day, if you want to understand something, then guess what? First, you learn how to be strong physically in that age. I mean, the physically stronger and the more energy you have long term, the more you live life, mate. So what you have to do to have physical strength, guess what? I mean, exercise. I mean, exercise, the longer you live life, mate. I mean, guess what? You have to. Because guess what happens then? I mean, then the body gets weak if you never exercise. But if you never exercise long term, then the body gets very weak. And then guess what? Probably you start to go like this, mate. Because this is what happens when you, I mean, this is what happens long term if people never exercise. Or they walk like this, man. Or they walk like this with a walking stick. Well, yeah, because they never exercise much. But guess what? This is what happens to people who long-term exercise. This is what happens when they're like this. This is the difference, yeah? Because they're long-term exercise, yeah. I mean, long-term exercise like this and just go for a run, man. Yeah. There's a big difference. I mean, long-term, over time, age makes a difference always. But make sure you're always exercising more and more over time, mate. But you have to. Because otherwise you look like an old individual who walks like this if you never exercise. This is how you may walk. But if you walk now and you exercise more and more over time, then you're going to be then you're going to be that 100-year individual who runs like this. You're going to be 100 years of age walking like this, mate. And you're going to be like this at 100 because that person exercises. But there's a big difference, yeah? So what you have to understand straight away is learn, yeah? Learn to understand straight away how to grow. And if you want to grow, then you have to exercise. But words is what you want. Because the more words you have, the better for you. And that's what you want all the time. So every single day, focus on the life that you want. So every single day, to understand that no matter what, that words is the way. And words is the actual gateway to your life right now. I mean, focus on that every single day. I mean, focus on understanding that what you want out of life is to grow the words that you have in your mouth right now. I mean, grow the words rather than eating the food. I mean, food and drink. I mean, why are you eating food and drink? I mean, are you able to speak words? I mean, no. I mean, go understand to delay food and drink to speak words. I mean, delay sex with other people to speak more words. I mean, never even be with other people, but just speak more words. For now, we're single, and now we understand the best road. I mean, the best road is single. For in my house of family, I have a family of 5 and a woman and more. I guess I'm always talking on the phone in front of them. I mean, on the dinner table, when they say no phones on the dinner table, but on my dinner table, always phones everywhere. Because we're talking to everybody, mate. I mean, we're talking to everybody, and I'm recording everything, man. I mean, more words on the table, please. I mean, talk to everybody on my phone. I mean, talk to everybody on the phone, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, quality time with kids. Well, guess what? I mean, I'm happy for them to talk to somebody else too. I'm happy for them to talk to anybody, man. I just want them to talk at the table. I mean, go talk to whoever you want. I mean, you can exchange words with me or somebody else. I just want you to talk more on my table. I mean, call your friend, but talk and eat if you want. But talk on the phone is what I'm lecturing people to do. I mean, talk on the phone all day long, mate. I mean, what am I doing here? I'm talking on the phone. I mean, my actual phone camera over here, or is my Samsung A51 Galaxy is a phone, yeah? I'm talking to my phone. I'm talking on the phone right now. I'm recording my phone. I'm recording myself on the phone. I'm talking to the phone today. I'm always talking on the phone, man. I'm recording this and it goes on YouTube. And yeah, what do you think? I'm always talking on the phone right here. I'm always talking on the phone today. that's a new way to talk on the phone. Understand? So you record yourself on video and talk on the phone. But back then, it was a 1990s television phone, mate. And you pick it up and I mean, you can talk on the phone like that, but this is a new way where you can record yourself. And you can record your actual video, and as you record your video, you post it on YouTube. But back then, there was no YouTube. You understand? I mean, the funniest thing is how they were talking in the World War I. They're fucking when they're fucking talking like this. Understand? They fucking write messages to people like this. And they were talking like that back then. Imagine fucking 24 hours a day talking like this. How do you talk like this, man? That's the fucking funniest thing, man. Imagine me calling you today. I fucking say, Understand? But they use that for emergency only. They say, or they say, I mean, that's a safe tone. I mean, that's a safe tone, yeah. But otherwise, it goes. I mean, that's a fucking alarm, mate. When they're saying, "Come here," they're saying, "Come here." Understand? So every single time, I can imagine those people who are actually talking to other people like this. What the fuck did I say? Do you get me? I mean, what did I say? I don't even know, man. I'm just joking, man. But that's the funniest thing, yeah? I mean, fucking, do you understand that? I mean, what kind of fucking signal is that? I mean, anyway. I mean, guess what? First, you have to understand, yeah? I mean, you have to grow yourself all the time. And you have to go and be the best. I mean, it's be the best or be the worst. I mean, what do you want? I'm always the best. I need you to say, I'm the best. I mean, never say that you're the worst, man. Or should nobody's the worst around here. Or should everybody's the best, huh? Or should we have to treat everybody the best we can? I mean, understand? I mean, how does Bret the Hitman Hart say it? Or she says, I'm the best there was, I'm the best there is, and I'm the best there ever will be. I understand? But I'm just the best always. I understand? But then somebody might say, hey, I'm the best. I say, no, I'm the best. I'm the best. I say, listen, mate, I'm the best right here. I'm the best. I mean, hold on, mate. I mean, no. I mean, you said already, but I'm the best and even better than you in life. I say, all right, I'm the best. I say, hey, I'm the best right here. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. I say, listen to me. I am the best, though. I am the best. I'm the best. I say, are you really? No. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world in life. And then this guy goes and says, hey, I mean, we're just all the best, aren't we? Hey, everybody's the best now. I mean, I'm the best and you're the best, all right? Now everybody's the best, yeah? We should be the best. Make sure you understand that we just have to have a nice and beautiful tone, yeah? I mean, the tone of what? I mean, the tone of the being the best in life, mate. I mean, being the best in your life is the way to go, mate, every single day. So focus on those words, and those words procreate, and they make everything happen. But when they don't want to talk words with you, and they don't want to, when they don't want to talk words with anybody, but they want to talk something for nothing, then guess what, when they want to talk something for nothing, that's much better. But if they don't want to talk more words with you, to be with somebody else, to be having physical sex with somebody else instead of you, and to never talk words to them either, but they want somebody else, but guess what? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they're unaware. They're unaware of this. I mean, so guess what? I mean, move on. I mean, never do anything else other than grow. I mean, make sure you understand that if you take it to the heart, then take the words to the heart in a way that you invest the words, mate. And never take words away from people, but make sure you understand that you're never taking anything, but investing, mate. Because if you invest everything of words to those people, and you just talk words to them, no matter how attractive or how unattractive they are, you just talk words to them and never touch them. And now you're fully attractive, always, the way you are, mate. And go to whoever you want, always. And then you enjoy yourself, yeah? I have a great legacy today. I'm making sure I'm always learning something for nothing. I'm always understanding myself and my life. I'm understanding how to go and do greater, regardless of what's happening around the world, because I understand something. I understand I have a great life. I understand I deserve a great life. I realize my words are better than any kind of clothing and wear in the universe right now. But my words are better than my clothing, mate. I mean, my words are better than anything else. But anybody's words is better than anything else, mate. When you have to understand straight away how to talk to yourself in a greater way all the time, to focus on something that's new. I mean, whatever's new to you today is something that you have to realize right now. We have to learn right here how to go and really, really become a star. I mean, come and get it. I understand what's important is understand straight away how it feels, yeah? Or as it feels right now. I'm not saying that this nice and beautiful business card right here is so beautiful. So what I'm doing all the time is I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning that nice and beautiful architecture of life. I'm learning the nice and beautiful way of life, yeah? I'm learning that aspect of life that's actually beautiful. But that's a lie to me. But those people who are walking away from you are liars, mate. They're big liars about life. You understand? So every single day, learn that you understand that they have no words to speak to you, mate. I mean, they're afraid of you, really. I mean, are they really? I mean, guess what? But there are people who have no words to say. So people who have no words to say are really never really living, are they? Which is just a big lie, isn't it? Or yeah? Or that's a big lie to me. Or anything that never comes your direction is a big lie to me. I mean, understand? Because if God never comes to your life, then it's a lie, isn't it? Or if people are saying there is God, but God never came into your life, then guess what? But then, how can it be a lie, mate? Or if people are saying that there is God, or guess what? Then you have to believe it. You have to believe those words, mate. Otherwise, that's a lie. You have to believe words. I mean, words is what you have to believe. But you have to believe more words. Because somebody who never believes words never has life. Or if you can believe my words today, you can believe more of what I say every single day, then you get smarter. When you get smarter with my words. So make sure you understand every single day, I'm learning. I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to dwell upon better ways of doing things. But what's amazing, my microphone cable is around my neck over here, and have some space over here to just be able to talk to you. And that's the thing. I see people going around stadiums today. When they go around stadiums and stuff, like, guess what? I mean, they're losing together. When they're trying, they're trying to make other people entertain them or something. Oh, I mean, guess what? Bro, those people on the pitch, they're doing much greater than those people on the stadium, mate. But guess what? If Danny Milivojevic is on the stadium somewhere, bro, Danny Milivojevic speaking words on the microphone, mate, in the words of life, mate. Or Danny Milivojevic is then somewhere in a way of recording himself on a video in a stadium somewhere, talking words to you, while everybody's watching the people on the pitch. I mean, and Danny Milivojevic was recording himself on video somewhere or on audio, making sure he's boosting his legacy. Understand? Because without boosting your legacy, then what are you doing really? And there's nothing really to do anymore, is there? And guess what, bro? That's all you have to do is boost your legacy. But how do you boost your legacy today? I mean, you do it with words or you do it with physical work? Words. Words is the best way to build your physical legacy. I mean, words is the best way to build your spirituality too. I mean, words is the only way of life. I mean, words is the life. I mean, words is eternal. I mean, words give you life, mate. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, every single day I'm learning now. I'm learning how to speak those words. I'm opening up a synonyms page. I'm reading, this is this, this is this, and this is this, and this is this. For your vocals, it's all the nice and beautiful vocals of everything you ever want, every single day. So if you're focusing on making sure that you go and do that for yourself, so you can understand straight away how to live life. For sure, living life to the fullest is the best way, but you have to learn the architecture of differences. For sure, anything that's different today must be you, and you must go and understand straight away how to go and really, really dwell upon greater techniques for yourself, to live your life differently and to make sure that no matter what, that you're learning, yeah? When you're learning to be a star, mate, I mean, you're learning to make sure that you have all the nice and beautiful words to say. We have everything to say every single day and learn to understand how to public speak. But I understand today, I public speak much better than yesterday. I'm doing much greater for myself in words today than ever before. Actually, that's the best I can do. I understand Jesus Christ can see this. This is the best I can do. I mean, there's nothing else I can do today other than speak more words. Or just speak more words, but eventually my life gets more true, man. I mean, my life becomes more true of the words I said. My legacy is becoming great. I mean, so no matter what, that if you speak more words, then you have that great lifestyle, don't you? I can watch myself in 72 years' time and say, hey, that's me at 29. I mean, yeah, I can say that. I can say, that's me at 29, mate. For sure, now, I want you to be able to do that too. I want you to understand that inspirations happen through words, man. If you have no words to say, then guess what, bro? How do you inspire people then? I mean, you have to understand, I went for a long time being able to orchestrate my editing tools and video tools and have to learn this technology. But I'm learning quickly, and I'm making sure I'm speaking over the whole day. I'm speaking over the whole day. I'm on the offense about words, mate. I'm on the offense more than anybody else. I love it. I make sure you understand that. You never have to do anything other than believe more words, mate. I mean, just believe more words, but make sure you understand all the time that you have to understand straight away how it feels to be great, mate. I mean, it feels to be great all the time when you can speak those words always. But make sure you understand straight away, I understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that fake love happens when too much sex or pleasure happens, mate. And pleasure with sex with other people is never love. Because your words is love. Because the words you have with those people while having sex is love, mate. Because it's the words. It's never the sex and pleasure, mate. Because your pleasure is never love. Because your gratification is never love, mate. Because what's love is delaying gratification. Because yeah. Because do you believe eating food and drink is love? Well, nah. When eating food and drink is the same as having sex with other people, mate. Well, yeah. But delaying food and drink and delaying sex with other people, I mean, what's now? I mean, what do you do now? I mean, speak more words. I mean, speak more words now. More and more. Every single day. And now you have a greater life, always. Because that's what you have to do, yeah? Because every single day I'm learning how to speak those words. I'm learning how to entertain the show of my life over here with words. Because there's nothing else to do. Because there's nothing else I can do other than speak more words. But that's how I'm understanding straight away how to live life. I live life differently, mate. I live life making sure I'm the best I can be every single day. But words is the richest way. If you have money blockages today, I mean, if you're poor today, then speak words. I mean, out of the mouth. I mean, the best way to become rich is words. I mean, the best way to talk more is words. I mean, everything is the word I. I mean, everything is the word I, but words is what makes up life. For sure, many people say they're unable to get that. And they're unable to get the Ferrari. And they're unable to travel because they have to work 9-to-5 job. But no. For sure, you can go anywhere you want, mate. But you have to speak the words. For sure, they believe the 9-to-5 job is the problem. For sure, they believe that money the problem. For sure, no. For sure, money and 9-to-5 job never the problem. For sure, your words have to be the solution. You understand? I mean, your words have to be never the problem, mate. I mean, never treat your words as the problem, mate. I mean, listen to me. I mean, those people who are poor have poor communicational words, mate, and poor vocabularies. I mean, they never have those words to say to you. First, that's why they're poor. But I have words to say to you always. I'm rich because of that. I can speak all day long to you, mate. I can entertain you all day long. And you have to learn that with words. I can entertain you with words all day long. Because that's what you need to learn to be rich. When you guys need to learn how to be rich with words, man. I mean, you have to learn how to speak words. Because if you learn words, then you can be rich. Because your words is the rich way. I mean, if you can understand the rich way of words, because now you have a rich vocabulary to speak all day long with words about anything. I mean, the expression of mind is the richest way to live with words, man. What makes my music come into life? Because it's the words. Because I say, I want this and this and this there. I do it. I say, how do I do this? I have to do this and this. I have to do this and this. I spoke words into it. First, the more I speak music words, first, the more music I make. First, the more you speak acting, the more of an actor you are, mate. First, the more you speak rich, the more rich you are, mate. First, other people are speaking drugs today. They say, hey, mate, when you have a drug dealer around, when they want a drug dealer, man, they come to the drug dealer and say, hey, do you have this drug? I mean, they're looking for drug, man. They need drugs, man. You understand? I never need drugs, man. I never call drug dealer, man. I call Jesus Christ. I say, Jesus Christ. I mean, do you have drugs? And Jesus Christ says, I have the word I. I say, that's all the drugs in the world? Understand? When you want to call a drug dealer, well, guess what? I mean, call Jesus Christ. Well, Jesus Christ gives you the best drugs in the planet, mate. And he gives you all the words, mate. Those other drug dealers, they give you meth and cocaine in this lifetime. Jesus Christ never do that for you. Although, Jesus Christ give you everything you want, mate, in the words, mate. Jesus Christ says, you want cocaine? I'll give you the words of cocaine. You want methamphetamine? I give the words, mate. When you want the words of methamphetamine, mate. When you want the words of the cocaine, huh? When you want the words of the bubble gum. When you want to speak the words. You want the words of the phone. And that's what you want. When you want to speak the words today. When you want to speak the words of the smile, huh? Your head. When you want to speak the words of everything, mate. What I'm saying? No. You never need cake, man. When you need some words for the cake. What I'm saying? You want some sex from other people? No. You want them. You want yourself to speak words to those people instead. Or actually, words is the life, mate. Words is the way. So if you can understand how to speak words to those people, hey, now you're Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ only wants words in life. Nothing else. You just want the words of life, mate. Nothing else. That's how you make it. You make it until you understand your word I, mate. Understand the word I now is when you make it. There's plenty of people trying to make it and trying to fake it. I promise you, yeah. We're trying to fake it. I made it already with my word I. Now, anyway, what's amazing every single day is learning how to understand yourself and greatness. So if you understand straight away how to go and live life and live yourself as much as you can every single day, then you can learn yourself into greatness. You can go and really understand how to be a star, mate. You can go and pump up your music if you want, and you can go and understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that my 3-hour seminar, you can find it on YouTube today, guys. This whole beautiful seminar is on YouTube today. Come and check it out. So what's amazing to me right now is I understand that no matter what, I have to go some places today. I have to actually be over there at the government house. I have to make sure I'm doing some stuff. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I have something more to do. I'm making sure I can pump up some music all over here, but making sure, anyway, they have my nice beautiful audio program that I have to put on right now. I'm starting my actual conversation for the next 8 hours and more with my audio program now. I understand? Because it's almost time to understand anyway. Understand what's amazing every single day. Just focus on your life, guys. Focus on your life and make sure that nobody else is doing any harm to you in words, because words is the way, mate. Make sure you understand that nobody can do harm to you in words. Nobody can do harm to you in words, but go to words. Go understand the words today. The words is something nice and beautiful for yourself. To understand that you have to go and really, really recollect everything and summarize the whole video for yourself and summarize your life every single day into one word, I.